Alright, hello everyone and welcome to ZSR! Today we have another Ocarina of Time Randomizer EU Weekly. I'm Star, with me and Cobbs is Milkweed. How are you doing?
Hey, good morning. I am doing alright. I'm excited to see these runners that we have on Restream today, and excited to see what kind of terrible ideas all of the chat are going to wish upon them.
Yep. So we have ourselves here Jimbo, Fabio, Ikola, and Asuna. This is Asuna's first Restream. Hope they do well.
Yeah, good luck to all the runners, but of course, being first time on Restream, you hope they do great.
Yep. Still waiting on quite a few people to ready up. I think we're waiting on 7 right now. Oak. And we'll be there soon enough. Let's see. We are starting as child with the Goron Ruby and Pono? Okay.
Yep. We get the horse as a child. Great. Thanks, game.
Helpful. Not the most interesting of starts. Goron Ruby, not really what you want to see.
Yeah, I know. You're always... I mean, of course everyone is like, give me the forest medallion. Let me start with the forest medallion. Give me a free song. But I'm curious to see where the drop is going to be with these resources. Ruby makes AD faster. You're not wrong, Shadow Warrior.
You're not wrong, but does depend though, what are the other stones?
And it does mean, at minimum, 6 dungeons already.
Yep. See, taking a quick look at Tunics, you currently can't see Jimbo's. Ecola's got vanilla. It looks like Alsuna's got a dark reddish color going, and I think Fabio's got a purplish blue there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell if it's gonna be like that nice, like royal blue, or if it's gonna be more purple. No.
And I'm not sure what exact shade of red Alsuna's got there either, but we'll find out.
Yep, we will see eventually.
Yep.
Do we know, will these runners be using customized weapons? Because some of those have just been horrendous looking.
We don't know. You can't really tell from the file select, so who knows?
We will find out.
Yep. I love how Jimbo's file names are please help.
Yeah. Well, Jimbo, I see someone in chat asking about the seed yesterday. Won't go into too many specifics, but I think I heard that it was a high skull seed.
Yeah.
And I know Jimbo at least played that yesterday. I think I might have seen Ikola sign up in that one too, but I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, how's chat doing? I saw someone wanting everything to be an ice cave. I'm game. Ryu, coming in, subscribing 18 months. Thank you for the support. Wishing AD upon these runners.
Lol, salut Ryu. And everyone's ready. We'll be off here shortly. Just 2 minutes past 9, not too bad. And the last message in chat before everyone started was bacon time! Let's get it! Woo!
Yeah, let's go! Alright. Oh,
also,
alright.
game!
Thanks,
outside...
game.
Sure.
So close. I don't even know if that's French vanilla. That's like vanilla that's been warmed up to room temperature. Like,
it's slightly, I mean, it's a little bit better because you don't need to walk out.
Yeah, right? Alright, so Fabio headed oh, fire arrows. Alright.
Fire arrows and absolutely nothing else.
Yep.
Right.
Kokiri, mostly junk.
Yep, fire arrows the most useful thing out of the lot. I mean, how useful they'll actually be, we'll see later, but that's not great.
I mean, you always love to see a fire-locked fire.
Yes, indeed. Yes, they spawned in Kokiri. No, we haven't seen the hint, because this is our spawn. Outside Link's house instead of in Link's house.
That's great. Yeah, so I would assume...
Oh, I'm sad. Mifa's theme is in the houses today, so we won't get to hear it all that much on Jimbo's side.
Oh, that's
I
great.
love the tune, but you're not going to hear it all that much when it's only in houses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jimbo...
I am not sure where Jimbo's going. It's not the Deku Tree, I'll tell you that much.
Bailing on Deku. That's a move. That's a decision.
Yep.
Ikola, on the other hand, is headed into Deku, as are Fabio and Asuna.
Makes sense.
Welcome to Season 3.
And yeah, so we were talking about tunics earlier. Fabio does have a more purplish tunic, not quite the beautiful royal blue. Asuna, I like that dark kind of maroon they've got going. DMT is foolish, good hint.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I'm not super here for the lime green. It is not my favorite of the green family.
No, I mean, I think it's gonna depend also on what else we see, like what their mirror shield color is, for instance, if we see the mirror shield.
Yep. Aw, Big Goron's dead. DMT is foolish.
Big Goron dead and DMT foolish, both next to the Deku Tree. Brilliant. Helpful. Good hint. Excellent.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Seaflare. Oh, Goron City foolish. That is a great hint.
And a bottle, nice.
We like bottles.
Yeah, bug bottle. Skulls, anyone?
Yeah. It even comes, with the bugs. Here, have this on us.
Yep.
So, Goron City Foolish is one of those I think it relieves runners a lot. Because it's hard to decide when you're gonna route in both child and adult. Like, one ends up coming pretty naturally, especially if you need to go into Fire Temple. Adult checks are easy to do, but... yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Light arrows and Deku. And a Deku Shield. Deku Shield locked. Thanks, game.
Thanks.
Very helpful. Yeah, Goron City Foolish is really good for Child, because Child Goron City can be absolutely horrendous to route.
Yep. Early arrow percent, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Commented the co-op match yesterday where Bow was their go mode and we didn't see it for upwards of 2 hours. That's a fun Kokiri sword in my Valley Crate.
Hey, you're there. Why not? Anything important?
Not really anything important so far. It's just the usual. We've got fire arrows and light arrows so far. That's about it. What is that in the waterfall? I cannot see it.
Well, Jimbo's going after it. Boots, maybe? I feel like whenever I can't tell what it is, it's boots.
No, we already have the butter knife. Bomb bags.
Okay. That is... Yep. Valley, great play here, as it turns out. And bottom.
Well is way of the hero. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, even though Kokiri Sword, of course, Butter Knife, it doesn't have a lot of actual uses, but it helps a little bit if you only have 10 sticks. It helps you manage your resources a little better.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like there was much of anything at the top of Deku Tree.
Nope, just the lights, the Deku Shield, and I think some cash. Stick upgrade.
Nice stick upgrade in the basement. OoT is Bolero. Hilarious, thanks.
Yeah.
Really not required, it fairly is.
Yeah, one of the least concerning items. Or songs, rather.
I think that's a rupee on the letter spot.
Oh no. Ryu, no. Yeah.
Jimbo with the Deku, he's fine.
Yeah. I can't imagine. That spawn just makes it easier. You don't have to rush Deku at the start because you do have an easy way back. You know you're going child again.
Yep.
Yeah, so the bomb bag, if that ends up being first and kind of, you know, only accessible bomb bag, you wonder when the other runners are gonna push for that valley play. Or if they'll just find a bunch of chews and be like, nah, I'm good. Who needs logic?
Oh, a couple of people in chat. Eagle has some adorable emotes. Nice slingshots. I did not realize Eagle had panda emotes. Those are cute.
Oh, it is a panda? Okay. We can see.
Or at least one of them's a panda. The other, I think, is a cat. That's really cute.
Yeah, those are super cute. And Deku is down for E. Cola. What is it?
Forest Med, nice.
Forest Med, nice. Yeah, that's nice. And 2 runners done with Deku. 1 about to finish. And this is gonna work out nicely for Jimbo, having those bombs going across field here.
Yep, he did open Grotto earlier. Is gonna come back around for the scrub and then remote Grotto on his way back to Kokiri, I think. 40 skulls is Rudo's letter! Oh no!
Oh, game! Oh, at least you know early.
Tom!
You wonder sometimes, like, does the season affect the seeds? Because, oh, Fabio having to double take that.
Yep. So, you know that bug bottle that showed up?
Oh. Did we commentators curse this when we called out the bug bottle?
I think so.
Is this actually our fault?
I think we can call that a comms curse. 50 skulls is a red potion bottle. Cack. W.
So,
Gay.
So 2 of our bottles are on high skulls. And
yeah,
that is
a
okay.
Lovely bow.
I mean, purple and lime green were the signature colors of a wrestler when I was in junior high. So, I mean, you know, the combo works.
Yeah, so I think that Bug Bottle and Open Grotto has a very good chance of being the only bottle we get today.
Yeah. Until 40 skulls.
Until 30 skulls is the other bottle? Yeah, that would be stupid. That would be hilarious.
Yep. Alright, so getting some Lost Woods clears here.
I mean, Open Grotto's not that bad, but it's just annoying to get to sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, constantly we talk about this is a game of routing. When do you make the decision to go across field? And I think one of the worst things that could appear here is, say, a Lake Foolish hint. Hey, It was a scale. I missed that earlier.
Well, they can't be foolish because the slingshot was there, as we get from the Losarios.
That's right.
Ice Cavern, A Song of Storms, yeah! Wow.
Well, we will be seeing ice today, folks.
We definitely need that 40 skulls. We logically at least need that 40 skulls letter at this point.
Yep.
No way around that. Goron City is still foolish, thank you. And DMT is still foolish. Gee, thank you. Brilliant. Good to know. Yay. Helpful. Very heavy on the sarcasm here.
Yeah, all of the good hints are gonna be buried at this point.
Like, we've gotten the repeats of our foolish hints. Really helpful.
Thanks. Not two of them, right? We've only seen DMT and Goron City.
Yeah, we have.
Not our...
Mercy Miracle, it's a 40 skull seed.
Yep.
They start with a Vono song. Yeah, let me go update our BS command, because I think we already need one.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is the weekly, the sequel at this point. Unfortunately, there was no restream of the NA Weekly, but had there been, I am sure there would have been a BS command, so I think it's right that you just point out that it was 2 high skull seeds in a row. Yeah. Yeah, until we get a med check, though, we won't know for sure if it is a hard required 40 skull seed or not. We know that it's at least logical because they do need to go get storms for bottom of the well.
Yeah. Yeah, which exact grotto? Was it remote grotto that had that bow? Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And there's your BS command.
Yeah, yep. The only available magic yesterday was on 40 skulls because the other was magic locked.
Alright, new checks for equal ranch. Field very well could be waived here for the bugs and the for the bug model and for the bow at this point. Because I have no idea where our 4th model is, but there's a non-zero chance it's bottle locked.
Yeah.
And it's our final foolish hint. Okay, I guess we have all 3 foolish hints now, but you would have liked to see something that's a way of the hero.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got the divergence here. Fabio going river.
Bubble and Ice would just be rude.
I mean,
Open Grotto probably won't be a major issue, but also you'd never know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes Dinkus mode happens, and you think you've checked it.
Sunsong on Malin is going to be very useful for those skulls they need.
Yeah, I feel like the seed is hinting not only that this is going to be logical 40 skulls, but hard required. We don't know for sure our dungeons, but I'm guessing Jabu is one of our medallions.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a 5 in 7 chance?
Yeah, I mean, it's a much better odd anyway, but sometimes the game is nice. I've never seen it, but I assume that it happens for people to keep playing it.
Yeah, Red Rupee in the silo. It looks like Equal was probably going to go off to Valley, perhaps, and is also going to start on Skulls. Makes sense.
Yep.
You can only get the 1, but you're here anyway, you might as well start. Yeah, Taltog ruled this mess.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna see...
Still Mask is dead.
Oh, that's
okay.
Nice.
Sure. Stone of Agony is funny.
Thanks. Hey, you might need those grotto skulls. Just saying. You won't, but...
Alright, and our final hint in River, telling us 30 Skulls is dead. Helpful game, helpful.
Sure. I mean, at least it wasn't the other bottle.
It would have been funny if it was.
Small mercies. And... oh, it was Fountain Foolish, right? Not Domain.
Yeah.
I was getting a little confused. I'm like, Fabio. Oh. Maybe just coming back for the skull, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
and actually the chicken doesn't decide to run off into this shallow water, so he's fine.
Yeah. We are going to get to see another Lost Woods check here because Jimbo has that slingshot.
Nice chicken handling from Fabio. Things can be super cranky at the best of days.
Mm-hmm.
There's his 40 skulls hit, and he's probably like, oh boy.
Oh
Well.
boy. Dirt patches, here I come.
Yep,
Are there...
I mean, there's 2 here in Lost Woods. He'll get both. There's not because he also got his Kokiri sword, so he really doesn't have a reason just to skip out.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's yet another one in Kokiri, I think. Or is it just
Yep, hey, Hell Knight, yeah, we've got ourselves some silliness.
Yeah.
It's a skull seed. Kak is way the hero. Water is wet. What's new?
Shocking. Yeah, what I was gonna say is Kak probably has either our boomerang or our hook shot at this rate, to help out with the skull collecting.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 bottle of ice at the rate we're going.
Bless it. Maybe the other bottle is on target in the woods here. Maybe.
Also, Jimbo's got Song of Storms as his Lost Woods music. This might get a little bit on my nerves by the time he's done with it, because there is a lot to me. Couple minutes of just Song of Storms, everyone.
Yay. So
Richard is not a good boy, just gives us a nut. What? Sorry?
Saria's was vanilla.
Yep. And Wood's target is useless.
Yay.
Alright, Temple of Time Hints. Mountain Foolish.
Lost Woods Way of the
Hero.
Dead Hand. Okay, so Jimbo can also do the bomb-locked checks in Lost Woods. I totally didn't even acknowledge that. Just the target. So we should be seeing that.
I'm a doofus brain. We've seen all 3 copies. We've seen both copies of all 3 Way of the Hero. We've seen all 6 copies of all 3 Way of the Hero hints. Game. Not Way of the Hero Foolish hints. Game, really.
And Nocturne on Prelude. So we're gonna see Temple of Time, Way of the Hero. Is that happening here?
Yeah.
Water, Deku, Jabu, Dodongos, and Forest.
Hey, so Jabu's a medallion. Have fun.
Required water. Scale off to deliver.
And actually, apparently, I can't read because I thought that was useless on the bloody spot, but that's a strength upgrade. Whoopsies! That's required.
Oh, okay. Oh, Spirit is also Way of the Hero?
Thank you, I missed that hint. Must have been in Lost Woods Bone Crowder.
Yeah, Scale could also be a Way of the Hero. It could be for access to domain. Could be for access to that strength.
Yeah.
So at that rate, Lake could end up being another Way of the Hero.
Yeah, Fabio and Asuna almost synced in going fishing here.
Yes, love it.
Also, yeah, I think the scale is what's Way of the Hero in Lost Woods, so I'm not sure what else there is left. We've seen Woods Target, we've seen the Bombable Grottos, we've seen Skull Kid. Nice scale, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks.
I think that's it, which we know is not for river access.
Nope. It might be for Jabu access, eventually.
Yep.
There's a few stupidities there. Zeal could be really late, too. Like, Zeal could be unburning Kak with his medallion layout, actually. Because Deku, DC, and Jabu are the Forest Fire Water medallions.
The
Although, admittedly, it depends on how much we find for skull access, because we do not have 40 skulls in Logic right now.
Didn't that happen last night? There was a Way of the Hero scale for access to domain to do Jabu. Someone remind me. I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. Because I think Jabu was Forest Medallion last night, which ended up locking ZL. Partially.
Skill could be for that strength, true. Thank you for the reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Dumpy Race, a heart piece, and a heart piece. Thanks.
Aw, Dumpy loves us.
Alright, Jimbo's off to the river now.
Yep.
Fabio and Natsuda still nearly synced here, planting the bean.
Yeah, I don't think Jimbo went after the...
Yeah, I realized
Others
top file,
go.
but scale does get us... well, yeah, never mind. Still could get us domain checks, though. Not domain skull, though. Anyway, I'm a scatterbrain, but there are some various things potentially available.
Yeah, the shenanigans are not over just yet, clearly.
No, did anyone catch what was in the TARDIS, by the way, as Fabio gets that bug bottle and is like, oh great.
I did not, sorry.
Okay, not much is the answer from chat. Good. They can't quite agree what it is, but it's not much.
Nothing.
Yeah, that bottle in Open Grotto is quite likely to be Way of the Hero at this rate. Considering our other bottles, we have a Runa's Letter on 40 and a Red Potion bottle on 50. So they're not getting those.
Thanks, game. I hate it. Alright, so we are seeing divergence from Fabio and Asuna now. Fabio's play is going to pay out a little more because we know there is a bomb bag waiting out here.
And the Kokiri Sword's good too when you need skulls.
Yep, as well as a dirt patch. And Fabio has that nice bug bottle just waiting, so...
Yes, bottles can be Way of the Hero when the sea decides to be really stupid with them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare, but this seed is making it pretty clear that this could be the only bottle. We're unsure about the fourth one, but 2 are already bottle locked.
Yeah. Yeah, bottle can be Way of the Hero if it... Well, Big Po bottles can be Way of the Hero just for Big Po's if you happen to have a particularly stupid seed. Regular old bottles can be Way of the Hero if they lock all other bottles, or if Runa's Letter is available but you can't turn it in, and your other bottle locks your way to get turned in Runa's Letter.
Yeah.
As we see Minya in the windmill.
Yep.
Trust me, we've seen some stupidity.
Yep, Fabio grabbed.
Hi, Kiefer! Yeah, it's stupid! Minya cannot be Way of the Hero, by the way, due to,
Requiem! Yay!
Alright, that's helpful, since Spirit's Way of the Hero. And that's exactly where Equal was going. Makes sense. No, it can't be AD for hovers of the creator because Shadows is third.
Yep.
And Kuiper, this is actually a Tabletop seed. Don't blame me. It's his fault for this one. I'm entertained by it. This is great.
I assume you were saying Minuet can't be Way of the Hero because of Vanilla Sarias.
Yep.
Okay.
Serenade of the Colossus is absolutely not helpful. Really?
Thanks.
Really.
I mean, no prelude yet. It's not totally useless, right?
Yeah. What is that on the art?
Is it the other bottle? Oh.
Not sure. I also managed to forget to write down where the Well Dead Hand in the other copy was. Well.
Ooh, I only remember the Temple of Time one.
Ah, Temple of Time was there. Thank you. Because the other one, because we just saw a copy at Colossus.
Mm.
No, they're not, Kuiper. We're just debating. Also, what... Yeah, Adel spawned in the Market Street, thanks.
Okay. Terrible.
French vanilla, again.
Yep. And looks like E. Cola is ready for Child 2.
I think so, because he found basically nothing as adult, unfortunately.
Yeah, the bombs are probably locking whatever progression, or, you know, it's just straight up in Child. Where is our lullaby?
Yeah, it's good that there was nothing in adult, because, oh, gee, thank you. The minuet hint. Thanks, game. Really needed. I think that was Boulder of Destiny. Yep.
Hints are the worst.
That is a fantastically helpful hint. Not. And now Suno's gonna get Night Cack Skulls as well as Dominating Digging here. That's gonna work out really nicely.
Yeah.
They're missing one Way of the Hero, Frogs 2, and one sometimes.
And a vanilla piece of heart there too.
Yep.
Frogs
Jumbo is no longer on Beepity Beep straps. Yeah, Frogs 2 would be fun. I haven't seen a Frogs 2 hit in quite a while. They're very rare. I actually don't remember the last time I've rolled a Frogs 2 seed personally. I roll a lot of nonsense, but Frogs 2 is usually not it. Nice nut upgrade off the Dosora diving.
So handy. Honestly, I had no idea as a child how useful Deku nuts were. Kuiper, don't blame just Star for the wanting of Frogs 2. I think we all hope for Frogs 2. Like, in the back of our minds, our deepest hearts. We're like, I would love to watch them play all of the child songs. I saw a Frogs 2 seed. I think it was a Scrubs match this week. And yes, it was a strength on the letter spot.
No.
So Jimbo's routing has paid out pretty well so far here. Kinda looks like he might be going... Oh, no, headed to ranch. Thought he was going adult, but... Oh, yes, back of Lake Hints. Market Wave, the hero. Our singular bottle.
Yep.
Beckons. We started with Epona. There was a basically free bow.
So, according to... I just pulled up a map tracker. We are already at about 30 skills in logic. 33 skills in logic.
Too bad.
What was the first back leg hint? Because I missed it. Oh, Market Wave here. Fantastic. Lovely.
Wave the hero, and then there was Skull Mask copy.
Yep.
Yep. Market Wave the hero.
Not a lot, to be fair. A lot of the skills kind of suck.
I feel like we need to approach this at an even, like, how fun are skulls to do just in general?
Yeah, so Market Wave Hero, it's Pose, chess minigame, or bowling. Which is fun.
Yeah, with Sunsun here.
You know what would be funny if our fourth model is on Pose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm genuinely kind of curious as to whether or not... Yeah, they start with the Pona. I'm kind of curious genuinely if our 4th bottle is going to be bottle locked.
Yeah, I really kind of think it is at this point.
I'm actually half inclined to put up a prediction to ask people what do they think about that.
But the nice thing is we will see most of Market, probably. Having Sunsong, having a bomb bag, it's easy to do those child checks.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm in the mood for it. So here's a fairly speedy prediction. Do you think that bug bottles are only available bottle today?
Oh, I am definitely getting in on this action.
Hey, yep, yes indeed, C-Force, it's great.
We're going in on this.
Yep.
Yeah, Jabu Medallion.
Yeah, let me do that. Well, our only available bottle, to be top filed.
Yeah. The implication here is all other bottles locked by that bottle.
Yeah. Is it our only available bottle? I probably should have typed it out more clearly, but predictions can only don't let you type in a lot of characters, so I kept it short. And yeah, Fabio unfortunately is not known for the world's greatest internet. We'll just have to deal with it. Currently, he's just in Lost Woods cleaning up a bit, so there's nothing new. Fabio having TH internet? Yeah, TH. You're not wrong, although, yeah. Fabio is one of our few Chilean runners. Also a keyboard player. Yeah, if we find a hookshot or boomerang, 40 skills and logic. Mind you, if we don't need a lot to put 40 in. There's the other Storm Cinder Castle.
Yeah, I mean, Lullaby can't be too much deeper at this point.
Yeah.
Burning Cack seems like the most likely culprit here.
Yep. Should be at the crater. We haven't seen that one yet. We don't have a way there, though, is another problem. We don't have Blaireau, or hovers, or a hookshot.
Yep.
Or much of anything else right now, to be honest. We can do DC, and that's about it for dungeons.
Yep. I'm a little curious if anyone does chickens.
Alright, Fabio's internet seems to have stabilized a bit, so I hit his refresh button, and we should be good.
Nice.
We could climb the mountain, yes, but with Goron City and DMT Foolish, not the most useful thing in the world to do right now.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like Jimbo is gonna be skipping Bombchu Bowling. My internet cut out a little bit there too, so I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, I think he skipped it. Not sure why. I mean, DMC's not foolish, but you can only do one check in there right now, so...
Yeah. I think E. Cola is currently the only one who knows that Market is WAF.
I think so, because he's the only who's found it in Back Lake.
Yep. And it
Not turn on Prelude. That could have been ZL. Forgot that, but nope, it's Nocturne.
Yeah, we did see that from E. Cola already.
Missed that. Whoops. Thank you. managed to just forget to write it down. I had 2 checks in DMC, but yeah, it's not the most helpful. They'll probably wait a bit.
Another skull. Alright. But yeah, Jimbo's rupee count suggests that he didn't want to farm to go Bombchu bowling.
That's fair.
Yes, we know that Ocarina of Time teaches Bolero of Fire. So, Fabio is opting to grab this skull in Goron City. Yep, that 40 skull bottle is gonna be required.
Yep.
Just wonder what other shenanigans await us here, because at this point I feel like it's a lot. Because it's, you know, not even been 40 minutes yet, and already we might have a way of the hero bottle.
Yeah, Fabio's getting the Goron City's child skull, but due to the PowerPoint, we're not seeing the hint. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
If it is the other market way to hear, that's really good for Fabio, but we'll never know. Most likely.
Yeah, honestly, if both of those market hints are in unfortunate places, that does give those runners, you know, an advantage. You do those checks anyway, but it's very helpful to know what the game is telling you. Logically, you gotta get this.
We are currently at 37 skulls in logic, by the way.
Oh, so close.
Quite literally, finding a hammer would do us 50 skull would get us 40 right now.
Okay, that's kind of disgusting.
We are literally a hammer for 40 skulls at this point. I'm pretty sure it's kind of stupid.
Just give me a hammer. Just... Ooh.
Mind you, they would rather find a boomerang and hookshot to put 40 skulls in. As equal to finally finds that bug bottle and is like, oh great, time to backtrack. No, Ryu, but Hammer gets us 2 skulls on DMT, and the tracker thinks it gets us a couple more besides that. And it gets... Yeah. Like, Hammer it gives us at least 2 more, though the tracker thinks there's more besides that. I'm not sure why. How many skulls non-logic can we get? Enough. At this point.
I mean, I suppose it's possible that a hookshot is out in ice. I can't imagine that these runners are going to wait for that letter to go ice.
I doubt it, to be honest, yeah.
But maybe they have to. Where is Jabu? Jabu may hard lock. If Lullaby is on Burning Cack, that letter might
hard lock it. Yeah, because we don't have hovers right now to get there.
Yep.
But like genuinely, it would be really stupid if Hammer gets us a 40 out of 41 skulls is what the tracker tells me right now. What did Hammer give us?
I would have
or something
to add that
equally really quite stupid. It's great.
Yeah, that would definitely need to go in the BS command.
Yeah. It's something really, really stupid. Actually, no. Well, okay, now the tracker is a little less crazy. It tells us 39 with hammer now, which makes more sense. The map
Oh,
tracking get a little finicky, but like we are a hammer and not much else, honestly, from things.
yeah, it just depends on where we would find those hovers then.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, this seed could, in theory, be completable without Lullaby. It would all be out of logic.
Yeah, nothing in adult shooting. Fabio is indeed in Chile. Yeah, logically Seal's recorded for Ice Cavern. Practically, we might not need it.
Yeah, they do need to go to ice for storms for bottom of the Wellway of the Hero, so logically it's required, but...
But yeah, we're only 3
Here's the
skulls
other
from...
bottle!
Oh my goodness, I can't... Redead Reddit. Really, game? Really? Really?
Enjoy those points, believers? Bad seed. I am sure all of the runners feel just a little bit of relief. Oh, thank God. Dude, a second bottle. But yes, in general, this is unpleasant. Bottom of the well. Yeah, if bottom of the well has a ZL locked item, then it's hard required. But it could already be hard required because we don't know where hovers are to get behind the waterfall to go into ice as adult. And yet another vanilla piece of heart above DC there. Yes, Fabio and Nicola did both get the Valley Bomb Bag. Which Osuna does not have yet. Gonna need explosives pretty soon here, but we are seeing new checks. Adult Lake. Oh no! Your precious bugs! Market 2 is in DC.
Okay, second market hit, that's good. For everyone else, alright, there's your updated BS command. And I'll sort out the prediction in a second.
$20. Alright, yeah, enjoy those points, everyone.
Alright, Asuna's riding a bean. Hops off just barely in time. Let's see if this is a bean seed. Nicola is backtracking for skulls. This feels bad, but what can you do? Nice choose in DC.
Yeah, that's nice. Fish, what you got for us?
Apparently Fabio's a mirror shield? Where from? Huh.
Interesting. Where could Fabio have gone?
That is a good question. I know we saw him in the Goron City area, but Goron City and DMT are both foolish, so it could have been in those two places. And that's a good question, actually.
I think it's chickens. Because Fabio
I don't think he had enough time to do chickens.
I don't know. Fabio is sitting here 5 minutes behind on this counter that we can see, and is in graveyard currently, which we know does not have it.
Yeah. If it's on chickens, that'd be funny. No, we've seen Tempe, it's not that.
Yeah, Tempe is just a vanilla piece of heart. Sunsong Grave was it a
Nothing I
shield
can
or
remember.
ash? And we don't have access to Composer Grave, so as far as what's available, it could have been 10 skulls or chickens.
10 skulls honestly would not be ridiculous. Especially with Cackwave the hero. It has to be for something.
Yep.
Also, Tunic percent with Zora Tunic and DC.
Nice.
And just a recovery heart on the bridge. Yawn.
Who doesn't like a free t-shirt?
Yeah. So at this point, we're just kind of in twiddle our thumbs mode as we watch the runners try to find items because there's not a lot of them right now. Equal going Child Spirit is new.
Okay. Yep. Child Spirit, Asuna in Lake picking up the skull here. I'm curious. Probably not. Swimming across for child fishing, probably not picking up that.
Ooh, Jimbo missing 2 chews trying to get the back a DC skull. There we go.
Oh, shoot. I mean, that's fair. If the t-shirt doesn't fit you, you don't enjoy the free t-shirt as much.
Yep, 17 skulls there for Ecola. I did not catch Jimbo's count. And Fabio is now doing chickens.
Ah, so it must have been on 10 skulls.
I think so, probably. I'm not sure what else it could have been amongst all the power pointing.
I mean, that's kind of nice. You know what, you're gonna have to get 40 skulls for that letter, but let me give you something along the way.
Oh, Tendrils of Herpes? Okay, child shooting? I'm pretty sure we've seen that. Huh. We'll find out eventually where that mirror shield went. Also, I had a thought about that Cackwave of the hero. Man on Roof gave us a Goron tunic. It is. We have not seen a wallet. It is not entirely ridiculous to think there might be a Goron tunic way of the hero involved here. These way of the heroes suck. Agree.
Yeah, I'm not here for these way of the heroes.
They would be more useful if we actually could find the items to do those way of the heroes, but right now they're not paying out.
Right.
Alright, just a purple rupee in the first check of spirit.
Yeah, Kinra. Perfect.
Perfect. I think King Dodongo is proving to be continually to be useless. What's new? Yawn. And there isn't even a key in Child Spirit, so Nicola is locked out. They need to go Apple side. You know, that's a fun thought. There's only a 50-50 chance they can do anything in Spirit right now. If they cannot find a key, they're going to be in for fun. Because that would mean that they need to get Compass Chest. There we go. Eagle having a little trouble getting the Fence Skull. It's surprisingly hard to get, actually. And was that a... Fabio has a boomerang. Was that on chickens?
Oh my god. Okay, Cack is stacked. Stackerico, can I say that? Is it early enough people will forgive me for that?
So, that puts 40 skulls in logic comfortably.
Bless the chickens. Oh.
Yeah, that gave us 9 skulls in logic just when I clicked on it.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, we think that the boomerang was on chickens. We're not sure what else Fabio could have done to get that boomerang. Yeah, I'm always so excited when I get to do comms on a seedware. chickens are required. Makes me
Alright,
so
there
happy.
we go. VS command has been updated.
Jimbo. What you doing, Jimbo?
Heck now. But yeah.
Okay, Bombchu Bowling in our Way of the Hero market.
Running out of stuff to do in Way of the Hero market. If it's not this, it's Lens Game or Pose.
Yeah,
Where
I guess
is Kuiper? Good question. No, it's not bowling.
It's not
Good.
there. And we did see Richard. It was nothing, so yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Looks like Jimbo might have been trying to spawn the big Poe.
At least looks like Fabio's internet has stabilized a bit. It's hit or miss. It's not.
Oh my gosh, if we see a 1 in 32 here.
Alright. Here is a prediction for you lot. In chat, a poll, sorry. Market Way of the Hero. Is it Lens Game, Pose, or both? Although, actually, probably did the prediction a little too early here, since Jimbo did so that he could get the big Poe out. I apparently can't do it too quickly, but anyway, chat can put in a poll real fast, and it's a poll, not a prediction anyway, so it works out. Oh, that's a hookshot on Pose! Oh my god. Game!
So that hookshot has been available for a while, as has the boomerang, we think.
Oh, the boomerang's been available since forever. Thanks, game! Brilliant spot!
Yep, they started with Epona. The bottle was an open grotto. The bomb bags were behind the valley waterfall.
Yep. Oh, I should actually add bomb bag in valley waterfall to the list.
Yeah, and the bow was in remote grotto.
Alright, Forest Temple, though, is legitimately the most interesting thing right now going on.
Sentences you don't say often.
No. Alright, there we go. Full-blown VS command for now is, it's fun.
Oh.
Speaking of bomb bag, Alsuna still doesn't have it, which is a bit concerning at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think those chews were only strength locked.
DC lobby, yeah. Oh, I would love this equally if it was my seed, Tom. This is just a ZSR grid variety of seed.
Yeah, I mean, we're here for shenanigans, and this qualifies.
Yeah, this is definitely shenanigans. So, do you think we'll find anything here in Forest Temple?
You know, probably, but it's probably gonna be like that hammer you were talking about, just to make everyone sad. Yeah, I mean, by all means, everyone feel free to not look at Jimbo while he's in Forest. Instead, we can see if Asuna opts to, I guess, go DC strength only until he gets bomb locked. I'm not sure. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just noticed that is a lovely shade of light purple on Fabio's mirror shield. Works really well with the deeper purple tunic he's got going. I like that combination.
Link really gets to look stylish in in these.
Jimbo's got a very purplish bow. Unfortunately, it doesn't match all that well with his green tunic here. His tunic is not the greatest of colors. Asuna, I love that dark red he's got going, and Nicola's got the classic vanilla colors, I think. Yeah, I believe he's currently wearing his Goron tunic.
Oh no. Fit due to a crash.
Yeah, someone's computer acting up, unfortunately. So, DC with strength for Asuna. Does have a shield and bomb shoe, so can potentially do it. There's the magic meter in the forest well. So, we'll eventually be able to do Shadow Temple.
Yeah, the arrows are useful now.
There is that. GTG is really starting to look like a great idea. We've had opponents since the start. Hookshot's been just turned up, and Bow's been available for a while.
Yeah,
that's a thing to think about at this point, I think.
I was just thinking, that
probably beats Hammerless Stonefire for options, and it definitely there's not a lot else to do right now.
Yeah.
At least unless there's something in Forest Temple. Is they're locked out of Spirit.
Yes. And one of the worst things about the hints so far, we don't have a foolish dungeon.
Nope.
Like that's not something you want to see.
Yep.
Oh, vanilla hammer. Disgusting. Imagine. But yeah, I am very curious where Mirror Shield and Boomerang. I mean, we're pretty sure Boomerang was on chickens, but that Mirror Shield in particular.
Yeah.
I don't know where Fabio could have gone.
I'm not sure either. Time. I know he was up on DMT, but that whole area is foolish, so I've got no idea where.
Yeah.
That ended up.
Yep. That boomerang on chickens is going to be hard required today.
Yep. You absolutely need it.
Oh, that's true. No, Fabio does not have a way to crater yet.
He has bombs. He could technically climb, but I think despite all the power pointing, I think we would have seen him physically climb all the way to the top of DMT. It's kind of slow.
Yeah.
We'll figure. Like, I suspect it was somewhere up in the Cac Death Mountain area, but I'm not sure where it could have been.
Has no one else gotten that bow, really?
The bow? No, actually. Jimbo remains the only person to have done it. 20 skulls? That's a possibility, actually. Fabio does have 20 skulls on his personal tracker marked.
Yeah, that could be.
Skulls
seems like the real option.
Yeah.
And someone said 10 was dead.
We're not actually sure, my dad. Unfortunately, it was during Fabio's PowerPoint phase, we didn't quite catch which exact check it was on. With our foolish hints, it's a little hard to tell which particular check he did that no one else has done yet could have had it. So, yeah.
Yeah, our best guess is 10 or 20 skulls, and we think 10 was junk, so...
Yeah. Yeah, he also checked the Grand City Maze hint, which no one else has checked, which could have been last sometimes hit, or we still have not seen a Frogs 2 hit.
Ooh.
Happy 1 hour, everyone! It's been an entertaining scene!
Oh, a happy 1 hour.
So, shoutouts to our forerunners, Jimbo, Fabio, Ikola, and Asuna, to my co-com Milkly, and to our 2 trackers, who are each doing double duty today, TH and Tomotak.
And thank you, Star. I think you're also pulling some double duty here. Weren't you setting up Restream a little bit too?
Yeah, Tom and I are kind of sharing Restream duties. Mostly me at this way, since Tom is doing double duty. Tracking, well, double tracking.
Well, thank you all. We've got a mess on our hands here, which...
We're going nowhere fast. I don't think this... there's quite a few things we're still missing. We need, let's see... So they all need to track down... Well, it's surprisingly not the worst, but we need to physically pick up that Rudo's letter is in and of itself something to do. We need strength 2. We need mirror shield. People need to get that mirror shield, so we suspect it's available at least. Boomerang's going to be a problem for people on chickens, and then there's wherever long shots ended up. Long shot of strength 2 is probably in way of the hero well, but if it's the hammer, I'm going to laugh.
Oh.
Alright, 20 skulls here for Ecola.
There
is intact and mirror shield. Alright, that clears it up.
Mystery solved.
What is this music Jimbo has right now for his new music?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds nice.
Chat. Alright. So Forest had magic so far.
Yeah, which doesn't lead to anything immediate right now, is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us, the wasteland out of logic, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley, Also, I am having a brain fart as to the name of the particular music Jimbo's got as his forest music right now. I know what it is, but I'm just forgetting the name right now. Whoops!
Pokemon. Route 1.
LTTP Hyrule Castle. Thank you, that was it. I thought it was from LTTP, but I was having a major brain fart as to which. Whoopsies! I know way too many different types of too many different tunes throughout the series, so I ignored that one. Yeah, Fabio has a boomerang from chickens. We are pretty sure of that one, because he found it shortly after. So he slideshowed on doing chickens, and then his next slideshow had him having a boomerang on his personal tracker. So we're pretty sure boomerang is on chickens.
Yep. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know most of these runners like chickens philosophy.
I mean, at this point, they just have other things to do. Assuming they can find the hookshot on Big Pose, that is, which is in and of itself a bit trolly.
Yeah, and I mean, I suppose one of the nice things this scene has done, you're likely to go pick up 40 skulls as a child, if you can get there without that ring. Which, a hookshot being available, they can. So you can go turn in your letter, and they might get bailed a little bit doing chickens while turning that in.
And it's not Fabio's fault he has terrible internet, it's just a matter of just the fact of where he lives.
Yeah, find that hookshot on Big Pose.
Yeah. They'll probably end up going to GTG, I think, although that in and of itself is kind of a lousy play without hookshot or bow. I think Acola should be getting that bow soon, though, because he's riding out the field right now.
Yeah, I can't imagine knowing Market Wath that you skip these. Yeah. Definitely doing these field checks.
It is actually funny. It is interesting to speculate on where Fabio finds items when he gets into slideshow mode. It is actually pretty smooth by and large. There was a period where it got bad, but it's actually pretty decent right now. There's Serenade for him.
That's right. Osuna does not have bombs. So the rest of Forest has been pretty dry. I know we're not really watching it because it's Forest, but aside from that magic, Nicola getting that bow here.
Yep. Alright, and chat confirming that Stardew Valley, thank you. There's the bow. It's very peaceful. That is not, though. The contrast is kind of stupid between the Hyrule Castle music and the Stardew Valley music.
Yes.
I did have the misfortune, the race time chat was discussing this before the race started, of seeing 6 forest separate beginning to end forest temple clears last week on this co-op tourney on Restream. That was nap time. I don't think there was much of anything in it. The reason why we saw 6 separate beginning to end clears was because 2 people crashed and had to redo all of Forest Temple. It was a thing. We got bored. There's love in the basement at Forest Temple is our first magical spell of all things, really.
Thanks, game. We are getting a peek of Tektite, which I think is...
what is that?
I think it's a stick.
I can't tell if it's yeah, it's a stick. I was like, that looks kind of like another bow, but Ecola has one, and that is not a quiver.
Yeah, and Ecola did pick up that big Poe from the field, so... he too will have a hookshot soon.
Yeah, and I suspect Fabio and Alsuna are on their way to their bows soon as well. Which is good that they're getting bow and hookshot, but unfortunately it sends them further away from their boomerang on chickens.
Yeah. I mean, at some point it's the only thing left for you to do.
No one's done Crater because DMT and Goron City are both foolish. They don't have much of a reason to do Crater today.
Yeah.
Like, because they didn't have a way to go over to the song, the song itself is currently not all that helpful. ZL is nice to have right now, but actually isn't in and of itself the most useful thing in the world. Yeah, just generally not super helpful. Oh, there's absolutely going to be people who last location the ring on that. Chickens. Okay, someone do Crater,
Yeah.
thank you. Missed that.
Yeah, Osuna went into Crater, just couldn't get the song because no hookshot or hovers. But there wasn't anything exciting there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I should probably stick a question mark on that Goron tunic before I forget.
There we go. And 1 forest temple down, everybody. We made it. And yep, Osuna getting that bow. So the thing about that bow is between Dodongo's cavern and the bow, Osuna is probably a little worried about what he's missed.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're back in forest, everyone.
Yep. Alright, here's a poll actually for chat. What's the way of the hero in the well?
Hey, Rick. Yeah, we'll blame the controller.
Something else is probably, well, it might be Strike 3 in there, actually. It could be Gold Scale if we're silly. It could be that lens. There's a couple silly things it could end up being.
Oh, everyone just wants trash in there. I love it.
Hovers or dins, too. There's a few different options. I am a little... Hovers and dins fall under something else.
Yep.
Since those are not recorded from medallions.
Well would be so unfortunate. We just need to.
We actually have a Zora tunic alfalfa, so it's not that.
Yeah. We have tunics. Hovers being in the well would be so mean because it would 100% mean you need that letter before you can really do anything else.
Yep.
We think.
No, fire is a stone gnome, which is why I put hammer up. Hammer mostly, I picked hammer, not dins or hovers, mostly just so that because we were discussing hammer and skulls earlier. Yeah, while it cannot be Wave the Hero, because we have Ice Cavern access, we do have 40 skulls in logic by a mile at this point, where we've got both Hookshot and Boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
There's the bow for Fabio. Hey, Baby Shark, bad enough we've got a poll going and a BS command.
Yeah, this is, so great. At
That's
least they had
seed.
a second bottle. I think that's the kindest thing this seed has done.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, we also, I think, are still missing our Frogs 2 hint.
Yes, we are. Where is that, anyway?
Baby Shark is known for Frogs 2 seeds, so, Okay, we will find out what that crater song is here very shortly.
Yep.
Yeah, the hint.
Yeah, I was talking about
well
the Frogs 2 hint. Could have been Goron City Maze, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the hint.
Jimbo needs to blow Blink the Goron to get to Crater. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. You still have to attack the, the baby.
Shout out to the seed I once rolled where Bolero was Wave the Hero. Hover Boots were free in Midas' house, but and it turns out that Bolero locked every single method of blowing up Link the Goron. And Hammer. Which is 10 different things, by the way. All 3 bomb mags, all 3 strength upgrades, all 3 bows. It was dumb.
How dare you?
It was pretty stupid. Song of Time in the Crater is just blah.
Oh, okay. So that...
Confirming ZL's on Burning Cack,
Yeah.
Preludes in the Composer Grave. Thanks, game.
There's no other option at this point.
Good time!
Thanks, game. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean attack babies. It was just Link the Goron is a child and you throw a bomb at it. Toilet is a thing. And yeah, we do have a triple forest here. Yeah, there's a...
Alright, and here's your updated BS command to add ZL of Burning Cack to the list of everything else wrong with his seed.
Yay! I guess one of the nice things is... There's
Frogs
not a
2
lot
is
of...
dead. Alright.
Okay.
Rip Frogs.
There's not a lot of spaghetti logic going on. This is pretty straightforward so far.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward until the well turns up a hammer.
Here for it. And Frogs 2 is dead. Yep. Whenever I get Frogs 2 anything hint, I just re-roll it. I love it.
Alright, looks like Strength 2 won out on the poll, though it was a really close split between everything.
Yep. Jimbo, having the hook shot still takes that bean.
At this point, they're currently just trying to get skulls on the way to other things, because they're not at the point where they need to just go rush it.
Yep.
Like, they're all missing items, so they don't need me to rush skulls, because none of them know that they really need to go to the well at this point.
Yep. Yeah,
Because Fabio's dealing with the Rang, but doesn't have it hasn't cleared out everything just yet. The others have Rang.
Yeah, I do think that Boomerang is gonna end up being the real trip up. Like I said, I'm not sure the philosophy on never do chickens. The only thing I can offer is that I know Jimbo won a couple of the Scrubs qualifier races by doing early chickens. So that's the only thing I am familiar with here. Is that he'll do it.
Water, well, most likely has long shot strength 2 and or iron boots. But hey, you never know. You really never know.
Yeah, that Spirit Wave, the hero, unfulfilled.
Yeah. I forgot Spirit was a wave hero, I'll be honest, considering we can't get in the door.
Yeah. So I would think Well is likely to have your strength 2 to get your long shot in Spirit, would be my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, strength 2 should show up soon. Should being the key word. Alright, where's Jimbo going now? I wonder if this will be our first GTG play, because GTG's been in since forever.
Yeah. Guessing GTG just makes sense at this point. You have bombs, you have a strength, you have your hook shot and your bow. You have a way there. You have a fire source. Oh yeah, Song of Time. No irons yet, but...
Yeah, you know, another concerning thought. The truth is, even once they get 40 skulls, these runners probably don't want to go back child until they find a boomerang because they want to be able to do Jabu. They want to be able to get the boomerang to go Jabu. They don't want to go child to just turn in the letter, basically, because that feels a little silly in some ways. Like, you kind of don't want to just spend a whole cycle doing that, but, We'll have to see. Like, it might be... Like, they might want to wait for the Rang, which unfortunately is not going to work. Especially because they currently can't get into Ice Cavern without getting ZL off Burning Cack or finding hover boots.
Yeah.
KZ skip is allowed, they just can't get in.
I think
they would have done KZ skip by now, trust me, if they could do that.
I think dedicating a child segment to going to turn in letter depends on if they find furrows or not, honestly.
Yeah, because right now, it's just not worth it to go back child to turn in that letter. You can't get into adult domain, they don't have a boomerang, like... Unfortunately, we know what the boomerang is, but it's just not a great situation for these guys. You can't skip KZ as child glitchlessly. We do ban that, since that requires a clip. So, yeah, we're just kind of in shenanigans mode.
Yeah, like, if FW shows up here in Fortress or in GTG, like, it's worth it. You can go up to the boomerang chest, set FW in there.
We do allow the glitchless jump over Kingzor as adult, but that not the clips into domain beside their age.
But the problem is access to domain itself, as far as KZ skip goes.
Well, we know why Scale was Silver Scale's play of the hero at this point. Jabu access, considering that Gold Scale's also missing. Somewhere. In the game. Nice 1620 for Jimbo.
Yeah. And still triple forest the rest of the way. They did all pick up their magic, so,
No issues there.
nothing.
HBA giving us a heart container and some arrows. Yawn.
Thanks, game.
Because Alcina and Jimbo are missing their Miracle, but that won't be an issue because they'll just get it when they turn in skulls. It's fine.
Yeah.
20 skulls is not an issue, considering that they need 40 today.
Of the runners go. Do you think we're gonna see all GTG after this?
I think so. I mean, there's not a lot else to do.
Yeah, I think Osuna, I'm not sure if I would call this an advantage necessarily, but we know bombs are available in Valley. And so Osuna might go Child to check that and do chickens along the way. Obviously this is all speculation, but we were talking about whether or not runners want to go Child again, and Osuna's a little more in the that would be a better play, statistically speaking.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Asuna knows that Bomb Bag is early and is just gonna shrug about it. At this point, probably.
Oh, that's singular too, though.
Yeah. And there's FW. GTG Stalfos. We are still missing an impressive amount of stuff, like our notes sheet is incredibly barren. We've got all the bottles filled out, and not a lot else.
That's because it's all locked behind that letter on 40 skulls.
Probably, actually.
We all know it to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sheet, barren hint.
For context, Chad, I like to run a Google sheet with just so I can write down where were the items, what were our hints, and where was the thing again, basically, just so we don't end up wondering stuff. It's also great for analyzing logic when you know exactly which check something was in. We haven't dealt with spaghetti logic today, to be fair, but they can come up. Like, this scene is rude, but it's not spaghetti.
Yeah, it's just, like, blatantly telling you, hey, you're gonna deal with some bullshit today.
Pretty much. Yeah, no spaghetti logic yet, to be fair.
Yeah, until bottom of the well is, like, way of the hero for Lens.
Lens wouldn't even be all that bad, since we know it would have to be for Lens game.
Yeah, that's true, because we have Requiem.
Din's would be concerning, though, because we'd have fire arrows.
We're finding that way.
Yeah, if Din shows up in well and it's the only thing, it's Shadow Temple Way of the Hero, basically. Because Din's doesn't lock anything else. We have fire arrows, we have a bow, we have magic. Shoutouts to this GTG being useless so far for Jimbo. Yawn.
What if it's Din's Way of the Hero for vanilla hovers? For some reason.
I mean, it's possible. Where were the 2 keys Jimbo has, by the way? Because I was originally going to write them down and then forgot to continue writing them down.
I feel pretty confident one of them was in the lobby. Yeah. Okay. Both of them.
Lovely. We have no keys is the other concern, though. Well, is the point.
Hey.
Second slingshot is the last copy you want to see.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, vanilla hovers for fire logic.
That would be dumb. It would be good.
I mean, I'd love it. I am here for that, but...
Yeah, hey, Futon, welcome into some nonsense.
It's just... You know... No planned out can ever be as awful as what the randomizer comes up with.
Oh yeah, we've seen this too many times with Freaky Fridays. We planned out one or two things, and the randomizer just decides to make it 10 times worse.
Like, you know what? No. And E. Cola just destroying the skulls, already at 28.
Yeah, this isn't hot already. But there has to be a boatload of keys Strength 2 and Song of Time locked, it looks like, here in GTG, so most of the maze is out of logic.
Yeah.
In order for any of the maze to be in logic, this needs to be a key, even. Nope! Yeah, the maze is out of logic. We have 2 keys! It's spectacular!
I mean, Jimbo did pick up Song of Time at least, so... It's not over yet, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimbo has forgotten he has Song of Time, it seems.
He doesn't have it marked on his personal
tracker. It is not marked on his personal tracker.
He's probably forgotten. Well, that's 1 key on right side, so yeah, there's at least... Okay, so at least the hidden ceiling chest is in logic.
Oh, yeah, no.
And the free... And it's a freestanding.
Jimbo didn't scum Song of Time, right? I can't imagine.
I don't think so.
You might have just remembered. I mean, you get pretty creative with your key uses.
He's checking now, and he's head shake.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Yeah, we are able to see the runners if they have cameras up, and Jimbo did a little bit of a headbang there.
Yeah. Equal was reversing Wasteland. That's a check.
Yeah, it definitely is a check.
It's not in logic right now. We don't have long shot or hover boots again. Yeah, what are those things?
Oh, that would be okay. You find your dins for your vanilla hovers to get your long shot in Haunted Wasteland.
That would be stupid.
Ooh. Let's see. So, skull counts. Fabio appears to be above 30.
Equal is at 29.
Yep. Jimbo looked pretty behind. Last I saw was 15.
Yeah, Fabio's plugging along pretty well. He's hidden ceiling. Okay, so we've got 5 keys in logic. 5 keys available and in logic, to be clear.
A shield flick says more than 1,000 words. It's true.
And some arrows. So nothing in GTG besides furores, because this next check is 6 key locked.
Yep.
So we're out. It's 7 keys to full clear, 9 keys in logically to full clear, and that's our key number at 7. Logically.
And 8.
Yes.
Container.
Unsurprisingly, GTG a bit of a bust. So there are 2 keys between toilet and the like room. Good to know.
Yay!
So yeah, I think we really need to go track down that 40 skulls and that boomerang.
Yup. Yep.
No, there's 2 keys left in the dungeon. We saw 2 in the lobby, 2 on right side, 1 in the ceiling, and then 2 in the maze. That's 7. Because Jimbo had 0 keys when he got to the center chest.
Jimbo have 6 going in, though? And found 2 in the maze?
He had 4 going in and found 3 in the maze.
Oh, okay.
Because 2 are right side, keep in mind.
Oh, yep.
And that whole Saga Time shenanigan.
Did Jimbo not check this?
No, he's getting the skull up here.
Oh, yeah. It's like you were already here. I'm pretty sure.
Fire Temple smells a bit right now, honestly.
Yeah, that Goron tunic.
40, is that 33 or 43 skulls? I can't read for... Yeah, 33 it has to be for Fabio, that's a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gotta be Skulls mode for everyone. We're running out of other stuff to do. It's that or Fire Temple, which, to be fair, if they can find keys, is not the worst idea for Skulls, as poor Asuna finally finds his bomb back at an hour 29, hour 32. Oh, feels bad. At least he has it.
A little pause there, like, oh, alright.
It's like, okay, I guess, sure. Yeah, Skulls mode, everyone. So, what do you want to talk about, Milkweed, for the next bit, since we don't have much else to do?
What do we talk about? Oh, Mido skip for Fabio here.
Getting this Skulltula.
Asuna going for the Death Warp.
Makes sense. We can just tune out Asuna and Ikola for now, because they're going to be doing GTG, which we know to be a snooze.
Yep. So I guess I'm curious if Fabio dips fire here. If you're going, you have a tunic, do you just go take a peek?
Maybe. Nice 1760, by the way, for Ikola.
Ganon's impact to the Hyrule economy. One thing I do like talking about, you know the weird dancing couple that's by the fountain?
Ah, yeah, Honey and Darling.
Yeah, I like talking about how they ended up behind the windmill in Kakariko.
Is that seriously where they are?
That's where they go, yeah. They're up on that ledge, dancing behind the windmill.
I'll be honest, I never paid that much attention up there.
Ganon drops a bomb on your hometown, and I guess you just relocate. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went straight to Termina. Yet dancing. Yeah, they keep dancing. It amuses me so much.
Yeah.
Fabio picking up Song of Time.
Jimbo doing Adult River for the Skulls.
Yep.
We are really in Skulls mode. It's great. At least Sunsong was available this seed.
Yeah. Oh, Jimbo only at 21 though.
Oh, Jimbo. He's gonna be a while.
But Child has a lot of skulls. I'm trying to think of ways that these runners end up going back for chickens. And even without the boomerang, I don't think Jimbo did all of the soil patch skulls yet.
No.
I don't think you're digging too deep into the dungeons that you can't do.
Yeah. Pretty pretty respectable 1640 for Osuna. Yeah, this will be Chicken's last occasion for a lot of people.
Honestly, just hitting the target is so impressive to me. I can't. I am so bad at the bow in this game.
Same, honestly. Well, I'm bad at this game in general, which doesn't help.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just in sit here, chill, and wait until people go Jabu, basically, at this point mode.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Jimbo. You're not this desperate yet.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad a skill to get, but it does feel a little bad. I mean, it sets time of day, too, which helps.
Yeah, that's true. Setting time of day is really nice, because I don't remember if Jimbo did Dompe digging. Playing Samsung. Alright. Fabio looks to be going child, which makes sense. He's close enough that I believe this child segment will wrap up 40 and he can go straight into Jabu.
Yeah, and he actually does have that all-important boomerang, too, to keep in mind.
Yep. Almost synced up.
Yeah. So, ignore Ecola, ignore Asuna, GTG is useless. Mind you, we're not seeing all that much for Jimbo or Fabio either.
Yeah, we've got kind of like two mostly syncs here. This is kind of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I can, here's a tangent I thought of. We were discussing this yesterday on a co-op stream. Desserts!
Desserts? Like sweets?
Yes.
Like your apples? Because those all look amazing.
Oh yeah, I had some of that apple pie. For reference, yesterday I checked well, October is apple season here where I am in the northeastern US, so every year we have an annual Apple Fest here. So, I'm sure that sounded kind of redundant. So, our annual Apple Fest, and I paid a visit, picked up a bunch of stuff, including some really tasty apple pie.
I love apple pie.
Did we go for an ad dessert into the Frankie Fried Rice too? Yeah, we did actually. I mean, hey, it works.
I mean, sometimes dessert is the best thing to talk about.
Yeah. What is your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite dessert, Malkley?
My favorite dessert? Probably apple pie, actually. I don't enjoy cake, which don't at me.
I mean, to be fair, I love it. Oh, apple pie is probably also my favorite, and I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of cake either. I just really hate frosting, to be honest.
Yes, thank you! Everyone's like, the cake is a vehicle for frosting. I'm like, no, the frosting's my problem.
It's way too much. It's just pure sugar.
Oh, Jimbo coming in clutch with that red rupee at the end there.
Oh yeah, apple crumble and apple crisp are really tasty too. I just love all the and like just generally like fruit pies, fruit cobblers, all that. They're really tasty stuff.
Yeah,
they're not as obnoxiously sweet as like frosting and whatnot is.
Yeah, carrot cake is one of the cakes that I would make an exception for because a cream cheese frosting, for whatever reason, is generally better than
the regular stuff. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I do love carrot cake.
I think the sweetest dessert that I enjoy, strawberry rhubarb crisp. I mean, it's basically just, like an apple crisp or an apple crumble, but with strawberry and rhubarb, and it is so good.
Yeah. Cheesecake's also quite good. The main thing with pies that I don't like is I just don't like pecan pie. It's way too sweet.
Oh, yeah. We make, like, mini cupcake size ones. It's 2 bites, which is about as much as I enjoy of that.
Yeah, because I don't know, just that gray goo stuff that, underneath all the pecans, I just don't care for it. Wait, the texture is a little weird, but it's really just pure sugar in a way that's about as obnoxious as frosting, honestly, and I'm just not a fan.
Yeah. Chat getting really, yeah, brownies. I can get behind brownies.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in college, this terrible creation came about on the internet because Pinterest is a horrible, horrible place. And it's a layer of chocolate chip cookie, Oreos, and then you dump brownie batter on top and you bake it all together. Don't do it. It's terrible. But and Fabio did get letter there.
Or he's getting letter now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back to new checks here in a second. Let's see who gets in Jabu.
Yay!
Woo! New checks! Chickens!
Yeah, Boomerang is on chickens.
And there's Mirror, by the way, for Jimbo.
Yeah, this lime green is not doing it for me. Jimbo, you have more skulls. Finish the
this
skulls.
Lime green really isn't doing it for me either. Yeah, Fabio's way ahead of the others. Keep in mind, too, he's about 3 minutes behind the others due to his earlier stream issues, and he's still ahead by more than 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that Rang just really paying out for Fabio. Rang, and just because that got him a lot more skulls as child, too.
Yeah.
Does Jimbo seriously have all lime green tunics? Ew. I didn't catch his mirror shield color, but I'm curious what that is.
2 lime green, and I can't remember if the last one is red or blue. Yeah, the Zora tunic is different.
Okay. Also, it's just too yellow for me, his Kokiri tunic.
Yeah. Doing chickens, I mean, Jimbo has the perfect opportunity here. Are you playing Sun? No.
That's Britman yet.
Alright. Rip chickens.
Yeah, we're not seeing chickens for a bit.
But at least we will see new checks in Jabu here.
It's the only new checks we're seeing right now.
Yeah, send good vibes to Fabio's internet that it holds steady through Jabu here.
Yeah, it's been pretty stable for like the last half hour plus at this point.
Yeah.
Watch me jinx it.
It's stamina green. Ooh.
What possesses people to skip chickens? It's really, really slow. It's like 2 to 3 minutes for one check. It's a child-only check in Kakariko when usually you do most of the checks as adult because it's just faster.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get a hint for it too. It's not worth the time sink and the trip and everything else.
Until it's your boomerang.
Yeah, until it's your boomerang with Riddle's letter on 40 skulls.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quick by any means. It is only one item. We just happen to know that that item is going to be more important than you might usually expect.
You know, that's a thought from BXR. The Goron City Basin that Fabio read forever ago that no one else is ever going to read. It might fit a chicken's hint.
Yeah? That is not a bad suggestion there. That very well could be.
At least for random, we don't like to change it up too much. Like, chickens is intentionally kept at 7, I believe, just so that there is a choice there. It's still to keep it pretty vanilla. Some tourneys turn it down, but we usually set it to 7. Like, it is an absolutely deliberate routing choice to make as to whether or not do you do chickens, is Cack Wave the hero, do you have other things to do there? Like, it varies a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so everyone does quick chickens, Talon, find your 3. Which is so funny to me because some of these things that we don't think of as being slow, like the diving minigame, it's like, okay, these are still 30 seconds to a minute that you have allotted to this.
Yeah, but admittedly, that's also just there's more stuff to route in with them. chickens is one of the only things you do
Yeah.
in child cack is the other problem.
Yep, and like in this case, often if you're gonna route that in when you don't have a spawn there, it's when you're going to well. Which in this case, it's locked behind chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is too, like horse check and diving game can be routed together. You can do them simultaneously if you're good, or you can just do them together at the same time. So like you're going there for more than one thing. Like,
yeah.
you're going to, especially child cack, like in a scene like this, if there wasn't
is strength, sorry.
Like especially like if there's a song, especially in a scene like this when 40 skulls, when you need a lot of skulls. If Sunsong wasn't available, it's really hard to get a child day cack in because you're more likely to go there at night for the skulls than you are to go to the dares the day. There's strength 2 and Jabu. I think you might be a bit ahead of me, Melqui, by the way, and Fabio. We should probably both refresh our comms pages, admittedly. Let's do that.
Refreshing. Spoilers, I'm sorry, everyone.
Hey, you're fine. Alright, refreshed again. 143.51 right now for Fabio.
57.
Okay, chat confirming you were ahead. Alright.
Yep. And double magic.
So yeah, double magic and strength 2 in Jabu. Alright. Handy. Yeah, irons and long shot forgo with 2 unresolved way appears.
Now I'm way ahead? How?
Yeah.
How?
Alfalfa, we just saw strength 2 in Jabu.
Okay. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 6.
144. Well, let's see. It's 144. 145 right now for me.
Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I am apparently from the future today. Even after refresh. Oh, here it is.
There it is! Chickens are Jimbo! Woohoo!
Magic 2 came like 5 seconds. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll just delay myself.
Yep, so Jimbo can be the second to get chickens. Ikola and Asuna are still just grinding skulls as adult. Yeah, at least they have sons. Like, but yeah, like I think one of the big things that helped Jimbo to get chickens is because he was behind on skulls for so long. He ended up having to go back child to get night cack skulls because he hadn't done that yet. So this helps him route it in.
Yeah.
Because chickens is so hard to route in.
Yeah. Yeah, there is nothing convenient about it right now.
No, I think how Fabio routed it is he went down DMT. Got a couple skulls on his way out down, and then got 40, and then got chickens.
Yeah.
Here's the okay, third wrong person, Ikola. There we go.
There we are. Okay, so you're Ikola, you don't have your boomerang. Where are you going? Are you going to turn in your letter because you can't access ice the way you really want to?
Spirit is most likely waived here for irons or long shot. Technically we could still have a bit of wackiness. If, you know, Spirit's got the hammer and long shots at hammer chest or something stupid.
Ugh.
Like, our 2 stone dungeons still exist, don't forget.
Yep, and they are big.
Strength 3 also exists. The lens exists, for that matter. Gold scale exists.
Oh.
It's a bright green boomerang, and Jimbo is not happy!
Yeah. Yeah. As far as restream goes, we know Jimbo's actually in a better position here.
Yeah, a little bit behind on skulls, but because he was behind on skulls, he got his rank, which works out.
Yeah, and that's very convenient because that'll
Help him
wrap
get
up
skulls.
Yep, that'll wrap up the rest of these in this child segment, I think.
In the meantime, Fabio's a Baronade.
And Ecola is going child. And what was that count for Asuna?
33, it looks like.
33.
Yeah, that should be 33. Oh, is Fabio not yet on Baronade for you guys? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Fabio is now. Wow. Okay. I guess at least it's not just me. We might just have to, chat, you tell us where they are and we'll...
Yeah, apparently we're just way too far ahead today. It's unfortunately a side result of Fabio's internet being a little spotty, basically, is what's resulted in, as it gets a little, the desync gets kind of bad.
We can just make really good predictions and pretend we have, like, the spoiler log. What are the lottery numbers? 40 is clearly one of them. Bum bum. Baronade is dead now.
Okay, so we're just like 10 seconds ahead. Well. At least his internet's stabilized.
Yep. Too stable now. Oh, yeah, that...
Alright, so back adult Fabio goes.
That boomerang is just... I'm not here for it. And Ecola does appear to be going to turn in the letter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're here. It's not too bad to get here with Serenade. He does have FW, so it's not the worst.
Yeah.
The question is, does he get chickens in his child segment? I mean, both he and Asuna are running out of things to do.
Yeah, I feel like you do. You have Nocturne. It's easy enough to get back. You're unhappy having to do it regardless, but you'd rather do it sub 2 hours than post 3, you know?
Yeah.
Yes,
So here's
in
a question.
Rando it does. Oh, sorry.
Yep. So here's actually a question. Fabio has got... So he's beaten Chabu. He can go get ZL now. Does he go Spirit first, or does he try Ice Cavern to Well first? Because... Actually, might go Spirit then Well. Come think of it, because he can get ZL and then go Spirit. I'm a little scatterbrained today.
Yeah.
Nicola's got the Ferroras. He's gonna dip in, get the rank chest, and then go set Ferroras in here.
Yeah, I think you stay adult here. In Fabio's case, I think you probably go do Adult Spirit because there shouldn't be any reason he can't complete it.
Yeah.
And then you go Ice so you can do that hopefully final child segment in Bottom of the Well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Asuna got bomb back late, so this is the first time he's getting his. So this is his second bottle here.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, the second bottle really doesn't help you with skulls anyway, so it doesn't much matter.
No, it's nicer to keep the bugs, for example. Asuna did have to dump those out to get the big Poe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's Zeal. Fabio's after Spirit. Let's see what's waved here.
Is it gonna send us on an item chain, or is it just gonna be nice and it's, hey, here's your irons, your long shots in well.
Well, what would be funny is if oh, never mind. Let's just see what it is. Seals on Burning Cack, Telfalco. Just a heart piece in the compass chest, so Boulders has to have our only available Spirit Temple key, apparently. Thanks, game.
So this skull routing is nice as cleanup for Jimbo. Gonna finish off 40 here in Lake. Can just Nocturne back.
Yeah. And that's 39. And this will be 40.
Yep. CL locks behind 40 skulls. Sounds familiar. Yeah, this is kind of a lot like that Lost Weekly from a few months back.
Oh my goodness, that one. Ah, yes. Let me go find the clip. It's great. If I could actually read through my extremely long... There we go. I have a bookmarks folder of funny clips, and it's like a zillion clips in there, but this one's relatively easy to find.
Yeah, I do think this is going to end up being a Chicken's Play from Ecola, Chad.
I just don't think there's much else left for him to do.
Yep.
And probably the same for Alsuna.
Yep.
So Jimbo, Ecola, and Alsuna pretty close then, assuming Ecola and Alsuna are doing chickens. Nice 5 drops.
Yeah. Ecola has a little bit of a... Well, it's probably gonna about even out, actually, here. Between doing chickens, Jimbo having to go in, turn in letter, and get to Boomerang chest, it'll probably be pretty close between them.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be watching Double Jabu, which to me is worse than Double Forest because it is just so offensive to my eyes.
Yeah, don't blame you. By the way, High Chance Spirit is fire locked, as we see our second bomb bag on the ledge chest. That's bomb locked. Well, by a lot.
Seed.
Hey, Shelton, this isn't even a star seed, this is a Tomatok seed. And there, yep, Spirit's fire locked. Not surprised, really not. That's key number 4, logically.
Crappy disco guts color. Yeah, that's about right. I wish you could read runners' minds as they do chickens later in the seed. Just like, God, I have to touch all of these birds. Disgusting. And yep, Asuna is also making the chickens play.
I mean, they just about ran out of other stuff to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, actually, this is a basic last location. I mean, it was this or Dry Fire Temple, I think, was about their choices. Hammerless Stone Fire is not a great idea.
So Kakariko definitely was stacked today between everything that it has had and everything that we can assume the well probably has.
Maybe, we don't even know.
It has something.
Her container is Spirit Longshot locked of all things? I think it is.
I've been wondering that yeah. We haven't found anything.
Yeah, that's a Longshot locked Spirit.
Am I like way behind you now?
No, sorry, I'm thinking about the logic. 5 hasn't opened the chest for me yet either, but, oh, sorry. Fabio has not opened the chest, but we have seen everything else that is not 3 key locked.
Oh, okay. So Longshot is probably what's in here.
Well. No, Longshot can't be in here. We've seen everything that's not 3
Oh, something that it. Okay, yep. Oh no.
Oh,
Fabio.
that's a death for Fabio.
F's in chat.
Yeah, that's enough.
And with that, happy 2 hours. See some
Happy
people.
2 hours, everyone. We're going.
We're going.
So, shoutouts to our runners, Jimbo, Fabio, Ecola, and Alsuna, to my co-co Milkweed, and to our trackers, Eddie Allen, Heffley, and Tomotak.
And of course,
as
shout out
Alsuna
to
is the final runner to get that ring.
Yep. And shoutouts to you, Star. Just to make sure everyone's doing a great job today. And shout out to chat, Mita. Because otherwise we're just talking into the void. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, Fabio did open the door to the right hand. Never mind. Probably just a little bit scatterbrained. He's fine.
Chat is the void. So I guess we're just.
Oh, actually, there's one on Armos. I apparently can't count then. Never mind, it's not Longshot locked. I'm just a scatterbrain. I forgot that Child Climb was the key. I am fine. It's anyway. Zero key logic. I just can't count. Apparently, I was writing the keys down and then I screwed up. It's whichever though. There's Longshot. Lol. All right, that's a wave to hero there.
All right, so Longshot is Way of the Hero, so I guess that means we're finding our boots in Well?
Probably, or something leading to those boots.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder though, you know you have to go out into ice, but if a scale is just hanging out there, you're skipping that well.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well at this point. Pardon the terrible pun.
Yeah, it could also be scale in Well to get your boots off Lab Dive or something.
We don't have we still have a couple of baits left. We don't have a hammer. We don't have Strength 3 exists. The lens exists. Dins and hovers exist.
Yeah, the Lost Wood scale
is Way of the Hero because you couldn't get into Jabu without it.
Yep. Because Jabu locked Lullaby.
Yep.
Asuna has to be pretty close on skulls here at this point. Maybe this is 40.
There's a vanilla boss key in Spirit. Thanks, game.
Yay! We love it.
Nothing else in Spirit besides that long shot.
38. Okay. So, dirt patch here, and Asuna never actually equipped the sword.
Oops.
You right, you right.
Did Asuna get the sword? Because he was there as adults.
Oh, you're right. Asuna might not have Kokiri's sword.
Yeah, because Asuna's the one who didn't get the bomb back for an hour and a half, keep in mind.
Yeah.
Nicola here, finishing up Jabu, Strumpo not far behind as Fabio is pushing some mirrors.
Yeah, I think it just depends. Do you gamble on needing the iron boots for the boss key if gold scale were to appear? I think you might. You can avoid doing bottom of the well.
Yep.
All right. There is letter. So all runners have what they need to get through Jabu at least.
Yep. And we're just on that irons hunt. Irons are gold scale. Not much point in having a prediction bet at this point because we know.
Yeah.
It's behind the well. We've seen everything else. It's just a matter of what actually is in the well.
Yep. How deep are the iron boots going to end up being?
Yeah. Actually, we are at the point where I can put up an actual prediction at this point.
Yep, 5.
Alright. Speed prediction! Have fun! I'm gonna put irons and gold scale together, just so can we find something to do water temple in there, or they need to need to find something else in there?
I mean, I kinda am really hoping that Stone Shadow finds a way. I'm just like, Din's down in the well for, like, vanilla hovers to go up to deep fire. Would be amazing.
Like, the odds are that it's just irons in the well, but there's always that chance. There's always a chance that this suit has got one final troll for our runners.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the final troll could also be that they find gold scale and something else in the well. They go to water and then find out boss keys in Central Pillar and need to go chase the other thing.
Oh. I mean, at least if it were the other scale, it's one check.
Yeah, there's still some silliness possible. Nothing really on Twinrova. And time for Ice Cavern for Fabio.
Yep.
Here's an actual question, though. Do you go to the compass room of Ice Cavern, or do you just get blue fire from the map chest and rush through the song? One item from Go mode, you've got one unresolved Wave of the Hero. Do you just skip those two checks?
Yeah, that is kind of a tough one. I would assume that these runners might...
Because on the one hand, it probably doesn't have your gold scale. On the other hand...
yeah, like, the time difference is pretty minimal, I guess, between going through all of Ice Cavern. But if you don't have to age change and go to the well, like, that's... yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the case. Like, you you probably skip it, but also you would feel silly for gold skills just sitting there at the same time. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Long shot was in fact hookshot unlocked, yes.
Mm-hmm.
In a few different ways.
Yeah. There is Zeal for Jimbo.
And here's the thing too, like, if you skip these checks, your only thing in well is hover boots. Like, for all you know, your Dins is here to go with those hover boots. Like, there's a few different stupidities that this could end up being. Like, it's probably not helpful, but if it is, you're not coming back for a while, is the problem, is with these couple of checks.
Yeah. And I mean, again, they have furores, or... Has Fabio not done any of GTG?
He skipped the place, he didn't have the need to.
Oh. That
doesn't
that,
have... I mean, he had other things to do. He had that ring.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why he's so ahead of everyone else, to be honest.
Yeah. But I was thinking,
GTG was useless. He didn't need Roars and Jabu. He'd had the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And there really hasn't been any other use for Force either, so meh. And Jimbo is actually running straight to the ice cavern.
Yeah, I suppose. Jimbo, where were the Spirit Wath hints?
Lostwood's Bomb Gradu?
Okay. So he's definitely
He's seen it.
that.
It's on his personal tracker, too. He's fine there.
Because, I mean, Jinbo could be thinking of this from that, you know, Spirit could easily be long shot locked.
With no keys on child side, it's an immediately increases the chance.
Yeah. So going ice kind of makes sense. Because you're kind of thinking, oh, my long shot's in bottom of the well, and I'm gonna need that to get through Spirit, which we know is not the case, but...
Alright, arrows in the map chest of ice, which you do open just because you're already here for the blue fire.
Yep. Yeah, Fabio did not pull out another bottle, though.
This might be him just running to the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of all of them, Fabio seems more likely to clear ice because he doesn't have that FW. And it is a hike to get back here, but they have Minuet. It's not the worst thing in the world.
And okay, now Fabio is checking the compass chest and freestanding. I have the Great Sea from Wind Waker for Jimbo's Ice Cavern music.
Soon, getting close to the end of Jabu here.
Equal is going through Spirit. Don't die, Jimbo, that would help.
Yep, don't die. Need more hearts. Oh no. Oh no.
Very nice glyphos jump there from Fabio, especially on a keyboard. I'm not sure if it's easier or harder, I'll be honest.
Oh gosh. I just assume everything is harder. Jimbo going after those recovery hearts.
He needs them.
He needs them, yeah.
Yeah, all four runners have been playing pretty well this seed. Just the seed's kind of troll.
What is our last item out here in ice? You know, really, this seed, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, let's not comms curse this even more than we already have.
Everyone can thank me later.
Alright, just a heart piece on the Iron Boots chest and some storms, so Ice only had the song, and besides that, it's been a snooze.
Yep. And here's Fabio. We're gonna see bottom of the well.
Yeah. Gonna see Composer Grave, because this is Prelude. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good rallying. I was like, why is he not safe quitting? And then I remembered, oh yeah, Prelude.
Yep. Yeah, Shadow Warrior Ice was ZL locked, so it was locked behind the 40 skulls.
Yeah. And hover boots are still nowhere to be seen. They exist somewhere in the game. Where? We don't know.
But yeah, having access to ice would have been great for skull routing. Pick up your... What is it, 4 skulls out there? 3?
3, nice. Plus the adult domain skull is 4.
Yeah.
And if they really, really were desperate, they could go for the pain in the rear skull and adult fountain.
Ooh.
I think. Oh wait, no, strength 2 they could wasn't job, but they couldn't even do that yet. 3. And Fabio's off to go to the well.
Yeah.
Jimbo is finishing up ice, Equalo's on Twinrova, and now Suna's heading back adult. Nothing on Lax.
Shoot. Alright, well. We're gonna see it.
Well was the very first wave of the hero we ever got. And it's our last wave of the hero will resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, lovely when the seed decides to do that.
Yeah. You're gonna need this. But it's gonna be hard to get there.
Yep. Fabio skipped King Zora. Too much of a detour for one thing, so we're just gonna leave it behind for now. I mean, the odds of it being recorded again are not exactly great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the odds are that Iron Boots are in the well, or if the seed decides to be trolley, stuff something and gold skill in here.
Mm-hmm. That could be. It might not be the last WAP if we find Lens.
Sure. Hey Kiefer, things have gotten a little bit messy here. We're currently debating what our well is waved here for. Fabio's gonna find out in a few minutes.
Yeah, Kuiper. Welcome to Required Chickens.
Yep. Hey Kari! Speaking of chickens, we summoned Kari! And Kiefer is not thrilled that chickens are required. It's been a seed.
Kuiper and I did comms together for, I think it was an NA Weekly, probably a month and a half ago, and I was unaware that Kuiper was so anti-chickens. And it came down to CAC Wave the hero, either for burning CAC or chickens. It ended up being burning CAC, of course. but we had to watch.
Gotcha, Kari. Nice arrows to start the well is not way of the hero.
I love it. Bongo is in logic. It is way of the hero.
They don't want to ever go to Bongo, to be fair.
I want them to go to Bongo, though.
To be clear, chat, we're memeing.
Yeah, we're just memeing. But it is really funny to watch people use ice arrows on Bongo.
It is. Because he just kind of just starts punching his hands. Lol, Kuiper. Get better soon, but also lol.
Grabbing Prelude, which is nice.
Still nothing besides ice arrows in the well. Yes, the runners have lights. They've had it since a long time. They were in the Deku tree.
Yep.
Hurt Piece continues to be not way of the hero in the well.
Oh, what's it gonna be? I hope it's just trash.
Ain't Vanilla Key.
Yeah, the suspense. Everyone else. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, everyone else. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, everyone's just kind of recapping except for Fabio, so that's kind of why we're focusing on this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah!
Old scale?
Fabio, do I do it?
That's a really hard choice. Do you keep going? I think you have to. Just to...
I feel like you have to. Like... So Fabio is the only runner who doesn't have roars.
Oh my goodness.
I hate this, and I love this. This is amazing.
Oh my god.
We won't know who wins until both of those are checked, I suppose, because if Lab Dive has irons or Market has irons.
Oh my goodness. Dead Hand was sitting dead, but the chest next to him wasn't, so that's why Fabio went there, but...
Thank you, game. I mean, applause to the randomizer for that garbage. Yes.
Market was way of the hero, but confirmed for a hookshot on Big Pose.
Oh.
I'll update the way of the hero command once we actually see everything in it, since
yeah.
we've still got a couple checks left.
And then the BS command based on whatever
ends up here.
Whatever ends up. Yeah. Because this is definitely adding to the BS.
For sure.
Oh wait, yeah. I think the other runners have a slightly safer gamble because they have furores. They can set that here after that gold scale and quickly get back, but I don't.
Our container. We continue to not find iron boots, but we continue to find a little not it.
This is not. I mean, we do know this is.
I can solve the prediction since we did find one of irons or gold scale here.
Oh. Yeah, it could be the one in 32.
And our last bomb bag, thanks game.
Nice.
That's bomb locked. Yippee. That Valley Waterfall bomb bag is way of the hero.
Oh.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Very helpful. Alright. So Fabio's off to water. The question now is, do we need to find Central Pillar?
Yeah. Fabio is not following the potential. I suppose
he wants to know, what is it? I mean,
yeah.
It's either it's gold skill or lens. You might as well take your gold skill to Lake and see if that's it. I mean, you might as well be able to do it anyway.
And the songs are much better. They have Serenade, they have Prelude. It's not gonna feel good having to, like, age change again, which is the only reason that I would do Lens minigame before going Lake, just to, like, we're done here.
Yeah, but, I mean, I can see this, honestly. So, time for Water Temple.
Time for more keys.
We have gotten no hints for Water Temple, so we don't know we have no idea where anything is here. We'll find out. I won't bother with a prediction for this one, but we'll have to see. Is this Water Temple gold scalable? It probably is!
Yeah.
Until it isn't.
What is it? 9 in 10 chances that it's gold scale?
Yeah, it's 9 in 10. And then there's the 10% chance it's not. And then Fabio gets sad.
This seed is, How rude is this seed to throw a gold scale at you that you then can't complete water with?
Right? By the way, if it is Central Pillar Boss Key, we get to deal with the fun that is following our two items from Way of the Hero well. Lens and Gold Scale.
Looks like we might get a countdown here. 8 checks left.
There's a solid chance it's it. Well, anyway, I mean, Water Temple always requires, since we don't have gold scaled water as a trick, Water Temple always requires lines and logic.
Yeah. Logically, this is just breaking everything, but...
Okay, so that's a small key.
Unless you forget to scum your keys. Well, we hope none of these runners do that.
Yeah, we know Iron Boots is behind Gold Scale and or Lens. So watch Gold Scale and Lens lead to dins and hovers between the two of them. That would be funny.
Ugh. I feel like that would just straight up be bait of the well, to be honest. Okay, I am getting time hopping from Fabio.
Oh, he's actually fine for me.
I'm gonna refresh here.
Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the jump over to the cracked wall. We'll do that in a bit. It's not easy without hovers, especially when you are on the keyboard.
Yes. Also a hammer.
Yep.
Imagine your hammer on your lab dive and your dins on chest minigame.
Right. Oh, there I just had a time warp. Fun. No finishes yet, and so far, just the one forfeit. I mean, I'm not surprised there haven't been any finishes how this seed's gone.
Yeah, and that's good. That forfeit was because of a crash, which obviously is sad, but at least it wasn't. They saw 40 skulls and were like, nope, I'm out. Their game said that it was out.
Alright, is Bosky vanilla? Verdict is nope! So there are two, between Darklink and the River Chest, there's at least one item and or the boss key in it. And either a second item or the boss key on this. But this is getting concerning. We still don't have this boss key, and it's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah. And another. Alright, so Eco about to get into bottom of the well.
Long shot there is coming for Asuna.
I'm curious to see if Ikola does play this any differently, having that furrours. If you just straight up bail after there's boss key.
Alright.
So go
So
mode.
we're not finding out where irons are today.
Nope. Aw, I wanted to find out what the trash was.
Which ridiculous item that locks one check in the well was it? Or both. We still don't know, because iron boots could have been in Shadow or Fire.
Yeah. I want to know.
We'll never know. Nice jump for Fabio.
Do the weeklies have spoiler logs released after everyone finished?
Yes. But it will be a few hours still, because they've got a lot of people playing.
But eventually we can know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hope for the other runners to follow those. But we'll see. And yes, Fabio is in go mode. Ikola not too far behind in finding that go mode. Yeah, I would say it's unlikely that they don't just gold scale water, but you never know. It is not an easy thing to do. But whether or not any of them even continue in well to get the lens is also... Alright, Twin Rova down.
Yeah, it's more fun. Or Fabio, and Fabio's gonna be like a 240 here. Yeah, pretty good time for how this went.
Yeah, this has not been as atrocious as it could have been.
Yeah, keep in mind that, yeah, Fabio, due to the earlier stream issues, is a couple minutes behind on his feed is about just a bit over 3 minutes behind the others, so he is actually like a 230 right now. So yeah, it'll be a pretty nice time.
How are we beating Ganon without Hammer? Yep.
Or not, honestly. There's gold skill for Ikola, and he is out.
And yeah, Ikola setting FW and bailing. Yeah, not terribly unexpected.
All of these runners do know gold skill water, yes. They also definitely know how to use nuts. And actually, we should probably switch to Fabio's audio. We've been enjoying Jimbo's custom music, but let's switch over.
Yeah.
That is a bit loud. Also going to hit a bunch of refresh buttons because it's gotten kind of bad over the course of the stream.
Okay, so Jimbo is opting not to do Composer's Grave. We know Prelude is in there, so that is going to be some unfortunate time loss there.
Yeah. Apologies for any time warps that might have occurred with me hitting some refresh buttons, and that should sort things out a little bit better.
Alright, we have our 4th Twin Rova fight.
Yep.
Fabio going up against the Iron Knuckles now. Letting them... Oh. Taking a hit there. Going for some safety strats. Go grab the hearts. There you go. Are there additional requirements for Ganon? Just the light arrows. Yep, bow magic light arrows. Yeah, Fabio had a little trouble with the Iron Knuckles throughout this playthrough, but otherwise has had pretty clean gameplay today. Yeah, the skull routing in particular was really good. Fabio just kind of cruised through them. Ecola too, just no biggie. Was at 30 before I even really acknowledged it. Oh, shoot. Looks like that just missed the one cycle.
Yeah, pretty solid set of finishes here. All four runners doing pretty well with this. Not entirely fun Skull Seed. And yeah, there's Fabio finish. Well, okay, due to the slight lag, Fabio is here.
Well, get your GGs in chat, everyone. We're probably gonna watch it on stream anyway. Alright.
Yeah, keep in mind that Fabio's stream is a little bit delayed by about 3 minutes, as you can tell, due to the internet issue. So he didn't waste time, 3 minutes, right about as he gets to getting on stream.
Oh, that's so funny.
It works out, though. There's the lens for Jimbo, who is continuing in the well.
Yeah, and we might actually see Len's minigame from Jimbo because he didn't pick up Prelude, and so getting back here is already a pain. Yeah, no. So that's fun. A first place finish from one of the restream runners. You always love to see that.
Alright, so Jimbo unfortunately needs to step away for like a minute or two here. He will be back in a few minutes. Apparently he needs to move his car, whatever that means. I don't feel like asking, so he'll be back.
My guess is parked behind a roommate, and roommate needs to go. Yeah, is that a self-snipe? Is that what Fabio has done here? Prelude was in the composer's grave.
Yep.
Rick. There's boss key for Ecola.
I'm kind of curious if I can get one of our runners to go check out Lab Dive and Landscape just to see what those checks were.
Hey, GG's to Goomba finishing in second place.
Jimbo's running a quick errand. He will be back soon, I think.
We hope.
I assume he's moving his car like through different parking lot or something, not that he's like
Yeah.
actually driving it somewhere.
No.
And GG's to
Oh.
Fabio, as well as Exodus. They're 337.58 and 240.36. And Jimbo's back, speaking of convenient.
Yay. Yeah, Goomba sniping Exodus there a little bit.
Yep. 240.36. GG.
And Morpha down for Eucola. Won't be too long there.
Oh, Asuna plugging through Ice Cavern.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Jimbo continuing in well, I assume hoping to find something that's not the gold scale or the lens.
I still have to laugh how his gold scale and lens in Way of the Hero well. Thanks, game.
I mean, it's nice because gold scale was something that allowed them to finish, even if it's out of logic. Like,
yeah.
At least it wasn't as trash as it could have been.
Use a Curiosa 242.01. All the finishes rolling in now.
Yeah.
I mean, once you find the stuff, the scene's pretty linear, so it's not too surprising we're getting a finishes now.
Yeah. The chickens did not seem to trip up as many people as we thought it might.
Yeah.
Will we see...
There will be people who, like Ikola and Asuna, just entirely last location.
Mm-hmm.
I know Ikola and Asuna aren't that far behind, to be fair, either.
Yeah.
I think the main thing for poor Asuna is just the bomb bag kind of hurt there.
Yeah.
They've been doing very well in the first race stream, and they haven't got a lot of races on race time either, but they've been doing very well with this bit of a mess. I don't blame them for skipping Valley either, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Skipping Valley, I mean, especially the waterfall, you can do it as adults, as, you know, shown. So it makes sense to push it off, but finding everything behind those chews, you know, he made the right call to kind of go hunt for where the bomb bag is.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimbo did opt to skip treasure chest game.
Ah, yeah. And actually, I realized we should probably switch to Ecola's audio. I don't want to think about it. Ryu's saying as soon as been playing a lot only offline, he had no plans to play competitively before, and he's giving Valley maybe my fault. Lol, Ryu.
Come on, Ryu.
I thought I'd seen Asuna's name around the Friends Discords a bit, yeah, in any case. Yeah, Ryu Kane, top runner here, who also hates Valley. And alright, Oba, Fabio, GG. Hello?
Hello?
GG, we can hear you. GG's.
GG.
So what are your thoughts?
Wow. First of all, I have no idea how I won this.
Honestly, two things. You skipped GTG and you got Boomerang early.
Yeah, I was thinking chickens with the Way of the Hero, even though I got Mirror Shield first.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to like skip it at that point, so I went for it. And thankfully, Jabu was required this seed.
Yeah.
So, you know where irons are?
No, we do not. Do you want to check Lab Dive in the lens minigame for us? We're curious which one is Wave the Hero.
Ah, sure. One thing that I find interesting, and I was very surprised, was not getting CL on Raider.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and the other thing is, I think Forest was overslot.
I did not pay attention, I'll be honest. It might have been.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
I got only one. I got only one key in the courtyard. The first 5 checks, only one key.
Ah. Yeah, it might have been. I guess Forest was like your logical last dungeon then to go with your Way of the Hero, huh? I never realized that. That makes
Yeah.
that Way of the Hero even funnier.
Oh, yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I was about to leave when I got gold scale, like immediately, but I don't know. Maybe irons was there to make water easier.
Yeah, Equal bailed after gold scale. Jimbo is full clearing. I don't think Asuna's found the gold scale yet.
Nope, not quite. Sorry, my dog keeps barking, so...
I didn't got Furores. Where was it?
GTG.
Oh, okay.
And thanks to the sub Q game. Yeah. Equal almost done. Jimbo's is still looking for his water boss key. Asuna his gold scale, and we'll be done soon.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny see. Nice 40 skulls. Asuna seriously thinking about whether or not to keep going.
I personally like skull seeds, but it's 40 or 50. I like to collect skulls in this.
Your skull roading was amazing.
Yeah, Boomerang
I
definitely
started
too.
to rush. Yeah, when I got the CAC Way of the Hero, I rushed. Try to get to 20 skulls before doing CAC. So even I got the skull in Warren City, and made a 20 exactly 22. 10 and 20. Was nice.
Now, GG's the Equal sadly will not be joining us for a great interview, but GG's still all the same, and wish him a good evening.
GG, Ikola. Lab Dive, no, has nothing.
Okay, it must be the
it's the lens game.
Oh my goodness, game. What's on the lens game? Hmm?
Yeah.
Did you say you'll check it? Is that?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to.
Alright, thank you.
And Asuna, about to enter water temple here, won't be too far behind Jimbo.
Nope.
Yeah, lens, Way of the Hero, French vanilla lens in bottom of the well.
Because of course.
Because of course. I just want to know how long the bait chain was.
Yeah. No, gold scale's not Way of the Hero. There was nothing on Lab Dive, and Tech Grotto was dead. So it has to be that lens. Because that was the only other thing in the well.
Yep. Yeah, for Water Temple, hey, GG's Saria's Object finishing in 6th place. Time of 2:50:44.
Andrew Brock's
Nice.
finishing 7th, 2:50:53.
Oh, so close. But yeah, logically you can get into Water Temple, you just can't do anything in it with Gold Scale.
Not in these settings, at least. With Keezy, with Keezy or Key Sanity, you can have more to do.
Yeah.
Or, of course, if you have Gold Scale Water Trick on, but that's a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, nobody on the inside there?
What, sorry?
Did you say it was Dins?
No. Did somebody find Dins?
No, we did
No.
not see Dins.
Okay, I'm checking Dins right now.
Yep.
Getting that more of a quick grab. Losing. Morpha is also such a trolly boss. I mean, they all have their moments, but
Yeah, Morpha can definitely be a troll. Nice jump for Asuna to the cracked wall.
Yep, Iron's in Men's game.
Of course.
at least it was only the one thing.
Yeah.
That's just great. Market Wave, the hero for the also for the Irons.
That's amazing. Well, now we know how to fully update the BS command, at least.
Yep, let me go scroll over it.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that lens, we were wondering, everyone else did go GTG on Restream, so they all had furrours, and I'm sure that made staying in well a little more difficult of a decision for you after finding that gold scale.
So I was the only one to do chickens.
You were the one to do it early,
In the
yes.
first-
The
Early.
others. Jimbo took a long time to get skulls, so he ended up going to chickens when he did Cack Night Skulls, because he did that late. But the other two last location, Boomerang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I was doing chickens, my game for some reason started to get a bit laggy, so I paused for a second to see what happened. So I think I fixed it for the rest of the game. So
Yeah, your stream was a little bit struggling when you were doing chickens, so it took us a little bit to figure out where Mirror Shield was, but we could tell Boomerang was on chickens, and it's like, oh boy, people are going to be skipping this for a while.
yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. GG's to Bill Nagadikse finishing 8th and 9th, 2:53:40 and 2:54:51. Also, yes, your BS command is updated. It's a whole thing now.
40 skulls has a root of glitter, Jabwa, the medallion, ice cavern, and storm spore. We have the hero well and the bottle on 50 skulls. 2 for the for the giggles.
Giggles,
Did I
yeah.
pronounce it correct?
Giggles, yes.
ZL's
I found
on
that
Jack.
Oh, I think this should read ZL's behind Burning Cack, or ZL's on Burning Cack behind Jabu.
Fair, actually. Let me
Something.
fix that wording.
Just to make it abundantly clear how much 40 Skulls locked up this seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty
And the-
silly seed. I
And the
wonder
final
where
pull of the seed.
that well with blends and gold scale, that was funny.
Oh, so great.
There's
But
the
yeah.
boss key for Alsuna. Go ahead.
Chat, if you have any questions for any of the runners, well, we've got Fabio here. Feel free to throw them in. But yeah, otherwise, awesome play. GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
First place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Were you concerned at any time that you were going to end up having to go into the stone dungeons? Or was the final two Way of the Heroes, you were kind of like, nope, I'm safe?
I mean, except for Shadow, because no Dins or covers, I wasn't actually worried about the fire. A bit.
Yeah, that Goron tunic that was available.
No. Yeah. Yeah, because of the. It was also in Kek, but
Yeah, Kakariko had everything today.
yeah.
But it sounded like you have chat open, but just to relay, someone wanted to point out that you had one of the cleanest Baronade fights they've ever seen. Nicely done
Oh.
there.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Tanganic, however, was very stressful. Yeah, I had to use a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, at one point we were wondering if all of the other bottles were going to be locked behind that bug bottle in field.
I think that's the other thing, that the bug bottles early, like, was very, very helpful.
Yeah, you got that bottle early. I think a couple of the other runners took a while to find that bottle. I know they all got boo pretty late.
Mm-hmm.
Alsuna didn't have a bomb bag for an hour and a half, which did not help.
Ganondorf is
Yeah,
down
when I
for
got-
Jimbo.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't gonna do Valley, but when I got the bug ball, I went. There's a soil patch there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the bug bottle was very nice for the soil patches, because we saw the Riddle's letter hint, and it's like, oh, great. Well, battle time.
Yeah, we hadn't quite seen the medallions yet when we first saw that hint, so we're like, maybe it's a stone and they can just do KZ skip? Nope. No such luck.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah,
where those
I-
hovers went, because they can't be in Ganon's castle. Din's fire probably is in Ganon's. And I'm wondering if hovers are just sitting in Fire Temple, I'll be honest.
Oh, that first
There's not a lot
check-in
else
I think-
for them.
Yeah, it should be early, I think, or... What did I didn't do? Yeah, I think fire, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it can be in Gaines, because I think forest is covers a lot,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. And GG's to Lexus 3 hours and 9 seconds, and Jimbo's about to be done too. As Asuna should be off to Morpha.
Just missing out on that top 10.
Yep. Alexis just missing out on the sub 3 by 9 seconds.
3.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah, we were discussing how, as nasty as this seed was, the logic was pretty kind. It didn't get too messy, except the hovers, as we are now discussing. Because if Forest is hovers locked, I don't know where those are.
And actually, oh wait, I didn't realize that actually doesn't have boss key. We'll be getting it shortly. Lost track a bit. As GG's to Jimbo finishing up 11th, 301.35.
GG's.
And there it is for Asuna. And Jimbo will be joining us for an interview in a second. As you watch Asuna finish it out. Hey, funny seed. Thanks, Tomato, for this entertainment.
Yeah, this has been something.
It really has. 40 skull, like for a 40 skull seed, this was not that bad.
Yeah, I would say the first half hour made it look a lot worse than it was. The way of the hero and the foolish hints were kind of like not great this scene.
No, you couldn't do the way of the heroes for ages. Like Jabu, like if you were key locked out of Child Spirit, you couldn't get to the well for ages because no zeal and no hovers to get over there. There was no way you're going to be able to, like, just a bunch of things you couldn't really do. Like, I ended up pulling up a map tracker at one point to see how many skulls were in Logic.
We were at 37 for a while there.
Yeah. You're sitting at 37 for a good one. It's like, okay, what items can get us to 40 for a bit? And then both Boomerang and Hookshots show up, and it's like, oh, never mind. We're fine. I was actually a little surprised that there was nothing in GTG because it was open for so long. Like, you had opponents from the start, Bo was early, Hookshot was early, relatively. Like, you could do that very quickly, and just nope.
The hovers could have ended up being behind Strength 2 in there, because no one went back. Seeing the climb to Ganon again here.
And let's get Jimbo in here. GG, Jimbo.
Hey, GG's. GG.
GG, Jimbo.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm annoyed right now because it took me like so long to realize that my progression was locked behind that fucking bottle. I'm like, oh my god. I'm pretty sure I was like a couple checks. I had a couple checks left that I could do before finding ZL that were just awful. So then I just started skull rushing at that point. And then that boomerang on fucking chickens. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, your skull routing ended up helping you out a little bit there because we weren't sure when you were going to go back. But the night cack skulls kind of came through for you there.
Yeah, I'm really glad I put them off because let's be real, nobody wants to do chickens. I planned on doing chickens when well, I was hoping to find like hover boots or something to get access to domain because I wanted that storms, and then I was gonna do chickens with storms because I didn't want to just go to Child Kakariko for chickens. Even though that tunic was like really suspicious like early on. And then I found the mirror shield and I'm like, well, maybe, you know, that's obviously WAF. But yeah, then the fucking boomerang ended up being on chickens.
Yeah, Kak ended up being waived here for quite a few things. Boomerang, Mirror Shield, ZL, since this is still 6.0.
Yeah.
For all we know, that Goron tunic might have been it, because there's a solid chance hover boots were in Fire Temple, Forest was hovers locked, and we never saw a wallet.
Wait, Forest was hovers lock? I didn't even realize.
Yeah, we didn't either. People in chat noticed, but I'll admit I did not realize it was.
Okay, that's fucking gross.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one key in the first 5 checks, and the other one is in Floor Master, and you can reach with hover boots.
Oh, that's right, because recoil's not in logic.
Yep.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, so I think hover boots were most likely sitting in fire. Might have been on one of the fairy fountains or something.
Damn. Well, I mean, I don't know. I felt really good early on, and then, like I said, I just hit a brick wall. And then I feel like I lost a lot of time not prioritizing skulls early. I know I left a lot in my early... Well, not a lot, but I left a few in my earlier dungeons before I had that boomerang as well. I couldn't farm like anything in the overworld as child, so that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, boomerang on chickens and the hookshot on pose wasn't the most useful, helpful thing either. Ended up being pretty annoying to route skulls in.
Yeah. I almost left that hookshot. I don't know if you saw that. I was like indecisive. I'm like, should I go child and do child market? And then I was like moving back and forth like in front of the castle or in front of market. I'm like, oh shit, I have Eponas and a bow. All right, well I might as well do big pose with this bottle. And it just happened to be hookshot, so I was happy about that. But
We're trying to spawn the Poe without Epona.
who was doing that?
You.
No.
Damn. And I got sniped at a top 10 by
Alexis, yeah.
Yep.
That's a feels bad. 9 seconds over 3 hours. That sucks.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a feels bad there.
Have had a couple other finishes. Zephyr, Emo Soda, and the Aeronaut.
GG's. Fabio did check Chess Game and Lab Dive, so as it turns out that Well-Wave the Hero was not for Gold Scale, Jimbo, it was for a lens.
I was worried about that. Like, I thought for sure, like, I'm like, do I just go and get the... Like, I didn't know if the irons were in Chess Game. I didn't know if they were in... I never checked Tech Grotto. I never checked Lab Dive. I'm like, fuck it. I just started metagaming at that point when I saw the finishes. I'm like, okay, there's no way anybody actually hunted for irons. So then I just went in gold scaled water.
Yeah, so you and Asuna both build immediately after Gold Scale. Fabio, you equal to both full cleared. Found the lens, I think ZL locked. I think it was just before Dead Hand is where it was. And then Fabio checked Gold Skill and lens for us after he finished. Tektite Grotto was some variety of junk. Lenski was Iron Boots because of course.
Ugh.
Good seed.
Why do you always roll shit like this, Star?
This isn't even my seed, it's a Toppletalk seed.
Yeah, this was
Oh,
not
shit.
Star's fault.
We might have commentators cursed this one a bit, but it wasn't my seed.
Yeah, that might be our fault. We saw the bug bottle you picked up in Open Grotto, and we're like, hey, the seed is telling you, you're gonna want those skulls. And
Yeah,
then it just kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah, that bug bottle was really scary. My stomach dropped when I got that. I'm like, oh shit, like, because it was just freely there. I'm like, but yeah, I don't know. I really wish I just prioritized skulls really early on. This seed easily sub 3s,
Yeah.
but
Thought we had a pretty nice 237.58. Never did GTG, which helped a lot. And GG's there to Asuna. It's finishing with the time of 3:11.50.
GG's. To all of our runners on Restream.
Yep.
So you skipped GTG, huh, Fabio?
Yep.
I wish I did the same. How much of a time loss is that? I haven't really timed it if you full clear, because I'm pretty sure I full cleared. Does anybody know? I don't know. I'm just curious.
Not no.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much. It's like somewhere like 12 or 15 minutes or something. Although, Jimbo, you did admittedly also forget your Song of Time in there,
Oh,
which
you
did
saw
not-
that?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
We.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was looking at my tracker and it wasn't marked, so I'm like, oh fuck, like I don't have a Song of Time, whatever. So I'm gonna key scum, and then I don't know. I saw like the 2 keys over there, and then I had like no keys, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I like paused and checked, and I realized I saw it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So then I wasted like a ton of, well, not a ton of time. I wasted probably like a minute or so because I forgot. But yeah, that was annoying. What were you gonna say, Mel?
I was gonna talk about you forgetting you had Song of Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
being a dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, Jimbo, where are you going? Hello?
Like, you didn't scum it, did you? You don't do that.
I tried.
And Alcina, by the way, will not be joining us. I think he might have actually BC crashed in water. I wasn't sure, but he's a little too salty to join. I don't blame him.
Oh, shoot.
Definitely a bit of a messy seed, but GG to him all the same.
Yeah, GG's.
It was fun though. I will say it was entertaining.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it
was an interesting seed.
Hugely entertaining.
We had
Especially,
fun to the BS command.
yeah, when we saw the gold scale, we're like, oh, bail, and it's like, oh, but what if irons are in here too, or what if that's, what you need?
Yeah, that's why I
and then-
continued.
Lens immediately after, we're
Yeah.
like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, it's like, great, sure, brilliant.
You never want to be that one person that immediately leaves to go gold scale water, and then the boss key just happens to be in central pillar, and you're like, shit. And you have to make like the trip of shame all the way back. You got to age change. You got to do all that. So then it just, yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
good feeling.
You skipped Composer's Grave, which had Prelude.
Yeah, I mean, I figured like our adult spawn anyway was right in front of the market, and I already had Serenade at that point too, so I was like, I don't really need it. I mean, it would save me a couple seconds every time I go back, but
That's fair.
yeah.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any other questions.
Yeah,
If
not
chat
really.
has anything. This seed was kind in one way, and that was that it was pretty linear as far as you knew what you needed to do.
Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, once you figure out that your progression is locked behind Jabu, pretty much to get ZL, I mean, it's all straightforward from there. For the most part. That's how it was for me, anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head out. I have wings here, and I'm gonna get ready for football. So thank you very much for the restream. I appreciate it. That was fun.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Jimbo. GG's.
Yeah. I do think that is about it for us.
Yeah, Fabio, any final thoughts, comments?
Interesting logic. Fun scene. Really fun, yeah. When it's skull seeds, it's, for me, it's fun. So, I enjoy it. So, thank you so much.
GG's.
GG's, thanks for joining us.
And then we'll see you around, Fabio.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Take care.
All right.
And thanks for the restream.
Yeah, thank you for letting us restream you. Thanks to all of the runners. Once again, Jimbo, Slays, Fabio, Ecola, Asuna. Loads of fun watching you.
Shoutouts also to my Kokam Milkweed and to our two trackers, the Ellen Hefley and Tom Attack.
And to Star, of course. And to the chat. To the viewers like you.
For keeping us, if we're watching this entertaining scene with us.
And keeping us honest when we don't notice that Forest is hovers locked.
Indeed. Coming up ahead on the ZSR schedule, and we've got a couple hours till next restream, which will be at 3 p.m. Eastern in 3.5 hours. We've got the Majora's Mask Randomizer weekly race. It'll be on CSR2 at the same time. We'll have the bronze match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys tournament between Zelda, the Sun, and Humbug. It'll be game 2. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern, we've got the Minish Cap Randomizer weekly race. It'll be on CSR3, 4 p.m. the Wind Waker, and then at 4 p.m. Eastern, just to wrap up the day, we'll have the Wind Waker Randomizer bi-weekly tournament settings race. And then Monday we'll have the Game 3, if needed, of the Link Cross Keys Bronze Match and Grand Finals of the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament, Game 1. And then just give us all a follow here. Give our runners our Kokam and our trackers a follow, and give our ZSR a follow. ZeldaSpeedRuns main, ZeldaSpeedRuns 2, ZeldaSpeedRuns _3, and ZeldaSpeedRuns _4. If you want more Zelda action. And that'll
Much
be it.
going on.
Yeah. I mean, this is still relatively quiet. There was at one point in the summer where we had about 11 different tournaments going on ZSR.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thanks so much, Gabriella. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thanks for joining us, everyone, today, and check out some of the other streams going on. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of excitement today and tomorrow, especially.
Now let's go over. We're gonna go over and say hi to Cookie Kuro. They're doing their first EU weekly. Let's see. They're currently in Spirit Temple. I think they'll find Longshot soon. Still need to do Forest as well, and wish them luck, and have a good day, everyone. We'll see you next time.